I got mine pushed. Now we got to look at the elbows.
You know what time it is.
It's elbow time.
Y'all know what time it is?
It's time for the weenus.
Time for a weenus.
Avert your eyes if you're under 18.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Yes, buddy.
Hello,
Feeling
everyone.
Like a big shot.
We have
I
returned.
tuned up something about an ice cream paint job. Yep.
Haha, gin and juice and whatnot.
Hey, yo. All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Deep Thoughts Whiskey Shots. As always, over in the goon chair, it's
me, the degenerate extraordinaire. I've got a cool little background going. You know how it is. Got to travel through the goon dimension, and then every day it looks different.
Every day it's a little bit goonier.
Sometimes there's big booby ladies that are here to keep us company.
Sometimes there's orc
sometimes there's big booty ladies who are not here to take care of us. They're here to destroy us, if you know what I mean.
To harm us.
In case you're into that,
glorious.
glorious snoo.
And as always, it's me, the Manila Grill, the albino rhino, King Kong Jr., little baby Thor, American podcaster James Weaver. Hey, how you doing? How you going?
American podcaster.
Man, Spencer was hitting me with that because like with this weekend we did like a garage sale.
Yeah.
And then Spencer was just like, "Oh my God, is that American podcaster?" I was like, "Dude, that'd be weird if like at
That's
some
funny
point in
as
time."
shit.
But it just made me laugh. Just the American podcaster James.
American podcaster James Weaver.
Holy shit! Is that American podcaster Blaid Esparza?
It is.
Yes,
Hello.
it is.
I shall present my penis.
Whoa!
I shall.
Is that a cancer culture? American podcaster Blaid Esparza?
Oh yeah. I'm
Instantly.
I'm immediately against it. Unless you're a pedophile, that's bad.
Yeah, that's obviously bad.
Yeah, that's real bad.
So that takes me into our first D&D short of the day.
Oh God! Why?
Yeah. So
Wait, hold on. Before we do this,
okay. Yeah,
we
need to
actually
get started.
we started a new whiskey. We have a different whiskey here. Old James here apparently won it in a little big dick competition or something.
Yep.
At least that's what I heard.
Yep.
Word on the street.
That's what I'm going with. Yep.
We got ourselves some Waxahachie. Dang, that's like right down the street and shit.
What? Maybe.
Yeah,
or
down the street from Anywhere, Texas. You know what I mean?
Texas. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so our friends down there at the...
You say it's down the street. That's from what I know. It's hours away.
Oh, that too.
You gotta go.
Texas 254. Here's a little glimpse of
There
it.
it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Boom. Hopefully it's good. It looks good.
I mean, it's nice and clear, or not clear, but
looks
that
like it's gonna
amberish.
have some taste to it, some flair even.
Anytime anything we can represent Texas, we're always for it. You know what I mean?
That. Ooh.
And, wait a minute.
Crafted one batch at a time, everyone. Pinky out. Ooh.
Ooh. And as always, where's he at today? Where's the chunky fella? Chunkadal, as always, chilling up at the front. Not even going to give you all a chance to find him, but that's going to be the game at one point. We're going to stop telling you where Chunkadal is, and I want to see who in the comments can find him first.
I knew we were forgetting something. Activate those shot glasses underneath there. They're behind the ammunition, which is funny to say. You see them. They're there. Yeah, there's one that's shaped like Texas. Our beautiful, wonderful state and my native land of power.
The most worst shape for a shot glass, though.
You have to take it from the either the Gulf
Or El
side
Paso.
or yeah, I was about to say either the Panhandle, the Gulf, or the Oklahoma line right there. The Red River line.
Is that even a shot glass? What is that?
It is.
Is it?
It came with a sake thing.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody.
We're so prepared, we're not prepared. Is it nasty? Who knows how long they've been sitting over here watching him goon all day long.
Yeah, there's a
I
lot.
like how you talked into the shot glass.
I sure did talk in the shot glass. Yeah, there's a lot of goon inside of here, but it was whiskey beforehand, so whiskey on whiskey, it just it blends it. Come on, you'll be fine.
Survived worse in the glorious state of Anywhere, Texas. Oh, got a nice little pour sound. It's like the coolest shot glass, but if you don't know how to drink from it, it just sucks, dude. Oh, yes, and go ahead and top up a drink. Thank you. A little more would do good. Okie dokie. Thank you, sir. Very nice.
I wonder what that's going to taste like with Sprite.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got root beer, so it'd be interesting combinations to figure out here. But we're always willing to let y'all know, the glorious fans.
They're just going to deal with it.
I mean, what else can you do?
Sprite and whiskey. It
I mean,
makes
it's not
people
bad.
cringe.
Not bad.
Yeah. citrus, you know.
I mean, it's
Cheers, brother.
Just cheers, and of course,
And cheers to you guys out there. Hopefully your days are a little bit better once we get everything all running and going again. Like a steam train, baby.
listen, guys.
Chugga-lugga.
Once this shit gets back on track, we're gonna be consistent. It's gonna be there, and then all 19 of y'all can love us again. So we appreciate you.
And then on the OnlyFans we'll reveal penis sizes, which you will be shocked.
You will find out why I won the bottle.
Surprised or disappointed? Kind of the same thing.
I mean, I know my
cheers,
wife's gonna
brother.
kill me. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Like,
It kind of reminds me of the Centauri whiskey.
I hate to say it, but it just kind of tastes like whiskey. Like, there's not like a whole lot that I'd be like, oh my god, but it's like it's good, decent whiskey.
Yeah, it's a blended whiskey too, so
Not bad.
let's see. It does not say. I wonder if it's grain.
Probably. I mean, I don't know.
Yep.
Grain.
Yep, grain.
Oh, the hangover going to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Grain, alcohol, horrible. Oh well, we'll live with
Aged
it.
for 2 years though.
I mean, it's smooth. I'm not saying that it didn't like make you or any of that kind of shit. You know what I mean? But it was just definitely just. I don't know.
Super delicious. I'd give it a try. I'd give it another try. I'd try some different stuff from them.
I bet it's really good for mixed up and stuff like that too. I'm a good mixer, probably like good for Coke and stuff like that,
And that's a Texas
And
254, right?
What?
Texas 254.
Yep. Texas 2x4 bourbon whiskey.
There we go.
Bing, 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 bing.
Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I give it a thumbs up.
Chunk of dollar proofs.
I'd drink more of that.
And we were going to.
Yeah.
So yeah. And
Try it with
I
this
think.
Sprite here.
Oh yeah. I mean, no, with the chaser with the root beer wasn't bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. It's like a brown Sprite.
Not as good with the root beer, not gonna lie. Oh well. Anyways.
All right, my brother. What are we going to talk about today?
Well, I had this random thought, and I was thinking, like, what could have been some of the worst jobs in the history of mankind, right? Like, just certain things, like not traditional. Like, I don't want to be like the dictator of this or that, or the guy that did this or that. But could you imagine being like, well, you're about to find out. So, Blade, in this scenario, it's Germany.
Okay. All right.
Nuremberg trials.
Oh, no.
You're the Nazi lawyer.
Awesome.
You were selected by the state because you were the state lawyer. You didn't want to be the Nazi lawyer, but unfortunately somebody's got to defend both sides. Now, Blade, here's the thing. You've had a bad string of cases lately. So if you don't win this case, you might get fired. But if you win this case, you might get fired. So you got to actually make a good argument for why you should be able to keep your job and they should be free. That's your scenario.
Who, the Nazis?
Yeah. You're defending them.
Okay. No, I can't defend them. Okay.
Defendant Blade, anything for your
All right,
clients?
so I talk to my clients, right, and I tell them, I give them the worst advice that a lawyer can give you. And it's like, you need to speak up and speak your mind forever. Just defend yourself.
Just keep talking.
Defend your life.
Don't
Defend
stop.
yourself. Like, your emotions mean more than the law. You just have to believe your shit. Just fucking
Explain why you did those horrible things. Yeah.
Explain it.
Okay, let's see how that works on the jury. Oh, got to beat it too.
Nice.
All right, well,
Nice.
I mean,
I'm persuasive. I'm a shitty lawyer, but
so now you're
but I'm
people,
also me, and
they're
I
up
don't
there
like Nazis.
So they're up there explaining why they did it and their true feelings towards the people that they did it to, and let's see how this is going in the crowd. Ooh, they're not listening very well, Blade. They're not believing the stories.
Okay.
Now what?
So, like, I guess I'll fucking object.
To your own clients?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Objection.
You know what? I would like that sustained, like the people not being enthralled.
Okay.
I'd be like, look at you guys. These people here are spewing out their guts, and you're just not caring. Like they're not real people.
Okay. Roll for persuasion.
Fucking 18. Let's go.
See, you got to beat a.
I win.
All right, you did.
Let's
All right.
go.
So now the people are listening, but now they're realizing they're at a fucking court case for some Nazis that you're trying to defend.
Uh-huh.
So it's not going your way. They're like, dude, they're still Nazis.
That's true. They are still Nazis. And then I do my best R. Kelly impersonation, and I pull out my gun and I aim at the Nazis.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot both of them. I'm gonna try and.
Roll 2 times to hit.
All right.
Gotta beat a, was that 11?
That's a 14.
14, all right.
They have an armor class of 14,
yep.
19,
Okay, there's one hit.
and a 14.
Ooh, so you graze them.
That
That's
still
a hit.
hits.
That still hits. All right, roll damage on Nazis.
All right.
That's two D100s.
2 D100s.
There you go. You want to borrow mine?
Here's one. Okay, that's a 40.
Yep.
And that's a 20.
And that Nazi's dead. Go ahead and roll the other one.
Hoo-ha. It's a 10. That's a 10.
Oh, that Nazi survives.
All right.
So one Nazi drops.
I'm an action surge because I'm not only well, since I'm a lawyer, I'm technically a fighter in the courtroom. You know what I mean? So I'm an action surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it again.
Right.
I'm gonna throw a ninja star though in the shape of Lady Justice.
Oh,
That's right.
I would have
That's
thrown it
right.
in the shape of what's that? The Jewish star. Really emphasized the point, but whatever you want to do.
Oh, okay. Captain fucking stereotype over here. I'm a lawyer. I gotta be Jewish.
I didn't say that. I just
Just
said for
because
the
my
people.
last name is Stein in this universe doesn't mean you get to fucking label me. And yes,
Blade of
yes, I
Sparza
am Jewish.
Blade of Sparza Stein.
Blade Stein.
Lady Stein.
Blade Steinovich.
All right. So you throw it. Now roll the hit with your ninja star. Remember, it's 14. He is wounded. Oh, you missed.
Ooh,
You hit an innocent lady in the crowd. That probably should have been a 1, right? Yeah. Fuck it. You hit him anyways because fuck it. All right, there you go. There's your first
I have
surge.
+8. I'm a ninja myself.
All right, fuck it.
I'm a bit of a ninja myself.
You kill him and you're the hero to the people. Yay!
Yeah.
Victory screech. All right.
For once, it worked.
Hey,
As
da-da-da-da-da.
long as I don't try to kill myself, it works.
When I try to murder others, I succeed.
Yay!
Oh, I mean, when I try to oof.
But honestly, the worst job would probably be a jester to Hillary Clinton.
So, Bill?
Damn, that is funny.
I like that guy, though. He was all right at
Yeah,
the
you
time.
can't catch him. He was a running back in college.
Yeah, for the University University of Arkansas or some shit. He was a Razorback, I think. Apparently, he was pretty good. Him and Jerry Jones was like an all nation tight end type shit.
That's weird.
That's crazy. Back in the 40s,
That's weird.
it's kind of wild to think about. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that I don't know. Like thinking about it, like could you imagine actually having to be a lawyer for the Nazis defendant side, like Nuremberg trials, like.
Yeah, I wonder
That'd be tough.
how the trials actually went. Did they just like fucking?
They had to have
just
their
say,
own.
"Nah, dude, there is no real trial. This is all just kind of a fucking ceremony to be like, hey, fuck you guys,
Yeah.
you fucked up."
I think it's one of those things. It's just like we're not animals like you, so we'll have a trial. But at the end of the day, it was like tying the rope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll have a trial.
You can die or join us.
Yeah, no, for real. Convert now. No, that'd be a shitty job. Like, even like think about, okay, like say you're but like a defendant lawyer, right? Like you have to defend your client no matter what. And then say you get like a pedophile dude come in, he's charged for pedophilia.
Well,
You
that's
have
why
to-
I went with that way. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, let them just fucking talk. Because if they don't know the law and they just start fucking talking, sure, somebody's gonna get some information that's gonna damn them and send them to jail.
But my thing is like, okay, so here's the thing, like, and you
That
really
makes it indisputable.
like take personal feelings out, because I'd be the same way as like, who am I defending? A pedophile? Yeah, guilty. You know what I mean? But like at the end of the day, you still have to do your job. Like you're appointed by the state, you have to go full on. Otherwise, it's a mistrial. Like you have to still try to lawyer. Like that's gotta suck. And
Yeah,
it's-
I would still
yeah.
lawyer. I would just lawyer at the lowest level that I could.
But I'm saying like, here's the thing. But my point is like if you don't mask, like if you're a really good lawyer, then all of a sudden you suck. It's like if you're really good for people that get busted with like small amounts of pot or small, little minor crimes and shit like that, or self-defense, and you get all them off, and then it's like this guy is this, and all of a sudden you suck one day. Like that's clearly
Yeah.
evident. Like that's my point. Like
I bet you
that's
that would be hard to fucking
Dude,
navigate the
yeah.
morality of that.
And then like, because the thing would be like if you're like, I'm putting myself in that position. If I'm that lawyer, first thing is like, okay, are you innocent? Like, tell me for real, whatever. And the guy says yes. Like, okay, then prove it to me. Like, we got to figure this out. And if like the moment the evidence didn't look that way, and it's like, dude, they got DNA, they got this, they got that. Like, it'd be really hard not to just be like, I just as they're reading off the charges to your client, just be like, Judge,
The fucking Kermit meme with the T.
just.
Jesus.
And what is your defendant? Guilty.
Guilty.
Client is guilty as charged.
I mean,
My client actually agrees
Guilty.
to have double the charge. No, shut up. I'm your lawyer. I'll handle this.
don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
I got this, motherfucker. I'm the lawyer.
He wants to be put in cell block D with the
Cell block D1. He wants
Yeah.
all the big guys.
He wants all the big guys.
He said he doesn't want separation. He wants to be in gym pop.
He wants to be in the GP.
He wants to. Oh, what's the most dangerous cell you got? Oh, D1. Yeah, he wants to be in that with gym pop. Oh,
Good
man.
times, good times.
Yeah, that's got to be a shitty job. Dude, being a zoologist at times has to suck if you're with big animals. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about, like, if you're a vet for a hippo or an elephant or some shit, right?
Yeah.
And say they got some kind of intestinal problems or birthing problems, you'd be elbow deep in some elephant or rhino pussy trying to pull out a baby, and that's not a little baby to be pulling and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's got to be a shitty
That's
job.
like an 80-pound baby right there getting
Or
yanked out
80.
of a...
I think a baby elephant's 250 or some shit. Because I used to make the joke I lift so many baby elephants or whatever. Like, I used to be, I think they're like 250 to 300 pounds
Jesus.
at birth. Yeah. So I mean, you have to pull that out, and it's like with a ginormous elephant vagina right in your face.
I think it'd be worse with gorillas, like working in the gorilla pens.
Oh yeah. Because at any moment they could just snap you in half.
They just be like, "Brr!" and exactly.
And the whole time
you've disturbed my leaf eating, you motherfucker.
Yeah, no.
They're just angry vegans.
But I feel like also like, you know, like elephants is one of those animals that they say can remember faces and know who you are, and you take care of them, they take care of you type shit. I'm pretty sure like a gorilla, like if you're taking care of like as long as you don't overstep your bounds in your role, you know what I'm saying?
There's
like,
a couple stories that would.
Oh, I mean, there's a million stories that go against it, but I'm talking about like if you're one of those ladies like or people that is like in the wilderness 24/7, and you at least respect the nature and you know the laws of the animal, like you don't fuck with them, they don't fuck with you, but like you've done something to help them out in some way, like you left food, like I feel like they would be quick enough to be like, oh, he's friend, not foe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where like a hippo is a murder machine. In and out the water. I mean, they kill more people than anything, I think is what they said.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
At one point, they were the biggest killer of man.
I think it was like honeybees and then hippos.
Now it's the Bengali tigers.
After mosquitoes. Mosquitoes kill more people on a yearly basis.
Well, if we're talking like mammalian things,
yeah,
like,
no, I get you. Yeah.
Like it's especially lately for some reason, like you know about that in India, right?
Yeah, the ones that have like literally started hunting people.
Yeah, they just start fucking just knocking people out and just
Terrifying,
fucking
bro.
taking them out.
Terrifying.
And it's happening all over there, and it's crazy that they've jumped up so high in numbers of deaths.
I know you've seen the viral video of that one getting chased on a motorcycle. And,
Yeah,
like, that shit's
where
so
you're just
close,
fucking
bro.
riding
Like,
on a motorcycle and you just see a fucking shadow
comes out this side
and
just
then comes out, and it's
I
like
mean, literally this
"Rrr."
close, ladies and gentlemen. It's like
Yeah.
right here to you, and then boom. And then you could tell it was like, okay, because they picked it up. Like, why the fuck were you going slow in the first place? Like, you're not trying to be cool and like ride.
I don't
this
think they
motorcycle.
were going slow. I
Nah,
think they were
you
going
could tell
about
he-
like 50.
No, but you could tell he kicked it up. Like, he may have been thinking, oh, I can outrun it, and then realized, oh, shit, never mind, and then kind of went another 5 or 10, you know, but
Yeah.
he wasn't going full blast because he picked it up at the end of that video, and they realized, oh, we're not outrunning this motherfucker.
And see, it's shit like that makes me carry all day.
I mean, you guys do.
Yeah, because you never know whenever
you
you
know, it's-
open up a cupboard and then suddenly, wow,
And you know-
tiger.
yeah. And see, I'm going to bring something up. So, like, in one of the episodes of Walking Dead, the guy that has the tiger, his tiger gets swarmed by fucking zombies, and it kills the tiger. And in my head, I'm like, okay, that tiger could kill people that aren't moving slow. So why couldn't that tiger just bitch ass zombies? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it just, I remember being so mad at that episode. I was like, really? Like, that's how they kill. Like, I would have been okay if like one of the rival human groups killed the tiger because they knew they were going to war or some shit. But it was like the tiger saved the people, and then it got surrounded, and then instead of like fighting back, it's just.
Honestly, because a
Dude,
tiger,
come on.
I think, can produce like hundreds of pounds of force in just a little bat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
And
I think-
bones are decrepit, like
Yeah.
zombie bones, decrepit. Like, come on, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and they go for the juggler in the face. Now, if you want to argue,
Yeah, just like every little kid.
just a little kitty thing. Yeah, just, oh god, what a smack!
Yeah.
That'd be what they call it, kneading biscuits. The tiger.
Oh yeah. Oh man, now I want to see that. I want to see a giant tiger or a lion making biscuits.
They do it, bro. That's what's crazy. Like they do it to each other. I mean,
God,
they're
that'd be so
giant
cute.
cats. That's what's wild to think about too. Is literally
So fucking cute.
how cute, Blade.
So fucking cute.
How cute is that?
Like that much.
That's it. I thought it'd be at least this much.
Hey,
cute.
that's average. That's an average amount of cuteness,
That's
all
a-
right?
Hey, don't you talk
That's
bad
an-
about my cuteness just because
Yeah.
you got that much cuteness.
That's an average amount of cuteness. Come on.
That cuteness makes everybody else happy. Shut up.
It's true though.
You know. Hey, Blade, it's okay. Some people just have more cuteness than others. Don't worry about it.
That's bullshit.
I hate life.
Yeah, life is not fair and it's gay.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, sorry.
And see, but that. Let's see. Yeah, we're from the 90s, man.
My
Give us
bad.
a break. Give us a break. It's nothing derogatory. We're from the 90s.
I have many
Oh.
gay friends. I mean, look at him.
Look at this. Look at this Fruit Loop. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is the episode that gets us taken down for life.
Yep. We've been banned.
Well, then fuck it. Let's just keep it going. We've talked about Nazis and gay tigers, and let's see what else is on.
That's true. Let's.
Oh, but no, my point, like, that's what's crazy is, like, when you look at videos of tigers, like, literally there's no difference between how a small house cat and a tiger reacts. You know what I'm saying? It's just one's way bigger than the other.
Would you like another shot, my man?
Oh, I'm not even finished with this one yet. Oh, shot?
Yes,
sir.
a shot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do.
Getting saucy in the episode.
Saucy in the shit. Saucy in the shit. Shit.
Saucy in the shit. Saucy in the shit. What? Saucy in the shit. Shit. Does your chain hang low? Shit. Yeah, that.
Yeah, you guys missed a whole conversation before we hit play over here. That shit was fucking gnarly.
Those will start being on the Patreon if you're willing to pay.
We have a Patreon?
We will if they're willing to pay. If they tell us they're willing to pay, we'll have one real quick.
Damn it, I fucked up. I thought that was a plug for something. I'm ready, boss.
I mean, I would.
Put me in, coach. Put me in.
It'd be nice, right? Hey, guys.
Is this
if
what you wanted? No, not at all. Fuck. Okay, my bad. I fucked up. All right.
Sorry, coach. You have to yell, buddy.
Yeah, you don't have to yell. At least I made the mistake at 100%.
Did you know they just had a recent discovery where they found the largest what's it?
Butt plug? The largest butt plug?
Yes, and it's huge.
Known to man that would not destroy a man's asshole.
Well,
asking for a friend.
Are you trying to find the outer limits of your butthole, or are you trying to really just break that motherfucker? I mean, for your friend.
I mean, a pineapple was too much, but, a kumquat was nice.
For your
according
friend.
to my friend.
According to your friend?
Yeah, according to my friend.
Well, according to your friend, I've also heard that if you didn't use proper amounts of lube, it's always going to be inappropriate. So try that pineapple again, and then, your friend, try that pineapple one more time, but make sure he's got enough.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
Yeah, let your friend know he needs to have enough KY for that pineapple.
Yeah. I'll let him know.
And also make sure your friend knows to put the stem side out. You don't want that first. It's really...
I think that's where I fucked up. I mean, he fucked
that's where your friend fucked... your friend fucked up?
Yeah, that's where he fucked up.
Man, that
I
makes
think
sense.
I think that's what he was talking about. He was like, "Yeah, I just can't understand this pineapple," and I'm like, "Damn, what? What do you mean understand a pineapple?" That's how it turned into this whole conversation.
Anyways. His friend.
Yeah, my friend.
Ridiculous shit. So
That's good times right
so
there.
They actually discovered the largest flying dinosaur, and
Oh, is it not the pterodactyl or the pterosaur?
it's not the it was like the quassel something or another, and that's the one that looks like that walks around on four legs almost.
Oh,
and can fly.
the Mexican dinosaur.
Quasselotix or
Yeah.
some shit. Yeah. So apparently that one had like a wingspan of like 55 or some crazy feet. They found another one that was like 65.
Ooh, 10
And
more feet.
And was like another 10 feet taller. So it was like where the
Jesus.
Quasselotl one or whatever you fucking say it was slightly shorter than a giraffe. This one was bigger. So it's kind of like, could you imagine? And I posed this question to Spencer, but could you imagine a flying 65-foot long, basically death? I mean, it'd be like a B-52 bomber flying over your head that's just gonna dive bomb you at any times. And then
I would try to eat it.
It's
I'm
gonna try to
sorry,
eat
I'm
you.
that guy. I know.
No, I mean,
fair game,
but
bitch.
one of y'all is gonna get eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it.
If you could take one down, I mean, but see, here's the thing too.
Do I have guns or is it like spears and shit?
I want you to put you back in that time.
Oh, that's bullshit.
No, that's the whole fear factor I want you to
Yeah.
feel. Because think about that. Like, you literally have rocks and spears, right? This thing is taller than a giraffe with really thin framing. It's huge, but it's like thin.
I would definitely use spears all day.
I
Just
feel like-
make a bunch of them.
But I feel like the mistake is if you don't go for the wings, you got to really fuck it up so it doesn't want to fly off. But then at the same time, you just piss it off.
That's
So
why
I
the
don't know.
spears are very important. Because if it comes down for swooping, right? If you're able to get out of the way and just fucking
But here's the thing too, bro. You're talking about something that's like 20 feet tall. How you better have one fucking big spear.
yeah.
I mean, it can't be like a toothpick. Like, that'd be like me throwing a toothpick at you by equation. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
okay.
Like-
See, that's whenever you have the flint. Like you make it out of the stone, of course.
Right. So it's
You
a
know.
fire spear.
Yeah.
I mean, but that just cauterizes the wound and heals him
No,
quicker.
it doesn't matter.
Shut up, James.
You're
It doesn't
thinking
matter.
of like fucking video game stuff. No, if
Oh.
you have an arrow in you, you have an arrow in you. Like,
Yeah. But it
It's-
stops the bleeding. Wouldn't the bleeding be what you wanted?
I mean, eventually, it'll happen because if it's moving around with something
That's true.
inside of its muscle, it's just going
That's
to
true.
keep fucking it up.
tearing.
Yeah, it's either going to keep fucking it up to where it's like, oh, okay, stop doing that and land, or it's going to fucking keep doing that and then it's going to be unable to not land.
What if you just piss it off and then just eat you real quick, and then now it has to live with that fucked upness, but you're gone already?
Hopefully I get eaten whole because I'm going to stab it from the inside. Yeah, as long as I have energy and stuff like that and I can move around, I'm going to try.
Be
I'm
like
gonna fucking try.
What's it, Dax or Drax in fucking
Yeah,
Guardians?
That's a lot of my energy, especially if it
I
like,
did
eats me
it.
whole.
I
Yeah.
did it.
It eats me whole, and it didn't have the courtesy to take away my weapons and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
You
I'd just
fucked
be
up,
like,
son. You're gonna have a horrible bellyache.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm gonna mess you up as much as I can before I die.
I'm going-
I'm out. Ooh, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
for real.
Man, it smelled like shit in there.
Huh, I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just go back and eat it. Yeah, exactly. That's me.
straight
That's
up,
me.
yeah.
That's a little Cajun boy in me. I
But see, the
love
thing is,
eating things.
the thing is too, is I think the way those things would hunt, it would be like a pelican, not a pelican, a stork, where it's gonna stab through.
It just
and then,
gulps.
No, that's a pelican. A stork like will stab through the fish and pick it up and like, whoop. You know what I'm saying? But you're getting stabbed by that beak first, so you're basically done. Ate.
It's
you know what I'm
fine.
saying? I mean, at that point, right? Fuck it, because that beak's so big, it's just shredding you in half. It's like I'm done. It's
I mean, if
instant.
it pokes you and then eats you, that's cool. Now you just have a puncture wound.
That's a big puncher wound, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time if I'm in combat, I'm going to be wearing armor, so it's not going to go all the way through.
I think you're
fucking hurt.
underestimating how big how powerful like
probably am.
like a 3-ton fucking
probably
65-foot wingspan sharp ass beak just drilling into your chest at high speeds.
I probably am because I mean, they didn't ballistic test it against a fucking beak, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
Big.
Yeah, like I'm sure, like being the size difference, I would fucking feel. It's just like getting shot in armor. I've never been shot in armor, but
Still can't be good.
yeah, I don't think like there's no Newtonian gel that stops the force completely. You're
Wait.
still accepting the force.
I mean, but here's the thing that's funny too. Where the fuck did you get body armor when I told you could only have rocks and spears?
It's stone armor.
Then it's
I'm
gonna
a
fuck
smart
you
boy.
up. That would be
I'm a
the
smart
worst.
boy.
A, you're not gonna be able to fucking move because the stones are
You don't
too
know
damn
that.
heavy.
You don't know that.
And you're like what 100 pounds.
You don't know that.
105 soaking wet.
You don't
So
know
that
that.
you put that with a bunch of rocks. The rocks outweigh you. You can't roll around or move. And then next thing you know, you got a sledgehammer hitting your chest with rocks. That's gonna shatter everything. That's the worst.
Well, it's better
possible.
than getting punctured.
Just stay in the fucking cave at that point, bro. Fuck that thing.
Yeah, well,
it ain't worth
I'm
eating.
hungry. all
I'll
right?
find one when it's dead.
I'm trying to eat it. I'm trying to find out what this motherfucker tastes like. This is why if it was here in like real life, I'd be like,
You'd be the first dead.
no, I wouldn't.
I mean, maybe not if you had modern weaponry, no. But
Yeah, if I had modern weaponry, no.
I think-
Especially my current arsenal. You give me my current arsenal. Give me any one of my weapons.
yeah, I think we still overestimate how tough
Even the
something like that
shitty
would
old
be.
shotgun.
But I think we even overestimate how tough that would be because if you think about it, you're shooting small pellets at something that's ginormous. It'd be like shooting the side of a wall. Like, yeah, you're gonna do damage, but it's like, it's like the equivalent of like getting hit with the BB.
I feel like plus P ammunition would do it.
dragon breath.
Mm,
Set that bitch just on fire.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, just on fire with shrapnel. Just,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Napalm would work good on dinosaurs too.
Absolutely. We use them as oil anyway, so they're combustible.
Boom. Oh, got him.
Got him, coach.
Damn,
Yeah.
that'd be crazy. That'd be why we make Jurassic Park is to just create
Just a
constant
name.
oil.
Hey, that's a beautiful
That and also hunting.
I mean, dude. See, that's the thing is like if we had Jurassic Park in real life, like if that was a real thing, and not to say that it ain't with, some people have some crazy fucking money out there, but it's like that's exactly what it'd be. It'd be hunt to eat it, and it would probably be some kind of pussy ass way of hunting where it'd be like, you stand in this stand, and we're gonna send out an injured velociraptor that's just like,
That brought up some weird things. Did I already mention the people getting depressed about cloned animals,
no.
or was that like in
I think those previous episodes.
in was that in at all previous episodes?
It might
or
have
was
been
that
just a
us
personal
talking?
talk, yeah.
Okay, so
Our personal talks literally sound like this, so sometimes
Yeah.
it's hard to identify.
yeah,
like,
honestly,
other
so
than when we look at the camera, that's the only way we break from the illusion.
talking about like cloning, like Jurassic Park
Yeah.
like style shit.
Right.
There's been people that have cloned their animals, right?
Right.
So like let's say Lenore or Teddy in this case,
Right.
you clone them and they have a completely different personality and shit like that because like yeah, sure you physically clone them, but they're a different dog.
Right.
It's been making some of the owners depressed because it's not exactly their dog, and
Yeah.
it's like, ew.
Well, I mean, I can see both sides of that. Like on one end, it's like, look, you got like, because That's tough because like you can't transfer memories and feelings and all that stuff.
Not yet.
So I mean, but like at that point, it's like you just go get a different, husky or Yorkie or whatever. You know what I mean? Just if you, it's to me, if you clone your exact dog, it's just like if you got one of your dog's puppies. Like you just wanted its exact traits, but it's not going to be the same.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to be like that, but yeah, like dude, like
That's part of life, bro.
That's the best and worst. Like the best part of having a dog is you got like a legit friend that just wants to love on you.
Yeah.
The worst part is the day they go and they're not going to live forever.
Yeah.
They're not even going to live half your life, and that shit sucks.
That sucks ass because it's like, man, it's going to happen between here and there, and here we are getting closer and closer.
Yep. And you never know. And then it's like whenever you find out like dog, and this is going to be real depressing for you, ladies and gentlemen. But whenever you know like dogs can get cancer and random diseases, it's like God. Damn.
Especially specific dogs. Certain dogs are more susceptible to different things, and it's, oh man.
I feel bad because like what's it called? Ringo, he's starting to get real bad hips. I'm like, man, you gotta take him.
That's what I was worried about with Lenore because she's a German Shepherd and a Husky mix.
And that's what he's got, German Shepherd.
Both of those dogs are hip-related issue things because of the way they sit and move and jump and run around and stuff like that.
At some point, she's gonna start having hip problems. Unfortunately,
especially the way they run with the whole like hee 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 hee.
And that's the thing is like Ringo was so athletic and shit like as a dog, and then now it's like it hurts to watch him.
All right, this is making me sad. Let's take some shots.
All right, here we go. Sadness shots.
Sadness shot.
Sadness shots, ladies and gentlemen.
Sadness shot because this is super sad. Love your animals forever and always. They live forever in your memories.
Alcohol is to kill the demons inside.
That's true.
Somehow they live on. That's the problem.
And fighting hurts or kills the demons on the outside.
Yes, sir. Shit. Yeah. Like, that's where I kind of got lucky with Teddy because he's a Yorkie. And, like, they live a long time.
He's a shiny Yorkie, too.
He is a shiny Yorkie.
He's got a shiny Pokemon over there.
But like that's the thing, like they live like 12 to 15 years. They have long lifespans, and they usually don't have a whole lot of problems unless you just don't take care of them. But they are very fucking high maintenance dogs, like haircuts and fucking pampering and all that type of shit, dude.
That's true. I've seen the dingleberries.
Oh my god,
that's funny as shit.
The dingleberries, bro.
Yeah.
And they come out of nowhere. Like every time you think you take care of them, you look back like, God damn it, Daddy's got another dingleberry.
Daddy, I got more dingleberries.
Daddy, I forgot to wipe.
Daddy, I can't wipe. I ain't got no thumbs.
Daddy, I can't wipe my ass.
Do the roar.
French fried potatoes. All of a sudden, why is Teddy Sling Blade all of a sudden?
I don't know. It's because he's a shiny Pokemon, and shiny Pokemon have to have some sort of like charisma problems.
There it is. There's got to be something wrong with them.
Yeah,
they can't be perfect.
They're genetically a mutant, really.
I mean, but Teddy is perfect. So am I.
I mean, me too.
Yeah, I mean, I got blue eyes, and I got the thick, that denser bone shit.
He big boned. He really big boned.
Like that's legit, dude. Like
he ain't fat. He big boned.
I got that shit where it's like your bones are like 40% denser or some shit. So like if I'm in a water, I can't tread water. I will sink. I have to literally propel forward.
Reverse osteoporosis.
Yeah, it's too thick. I'm a thick boy.
He is a thick boy.
My wife loves it. So anyways,
Penis.
Dick joke.
Dick joke. Speaking of dick joke.
All right, what you got? Knock knock.
No, the Olympics are going on.
That's a big the Olympic Village, from what I heard, is a lot of dick joke going on.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to talk about because like it's like every 4 years. You think any of those guys like hook up every 4 years? They're like,
oh
hey.
my god, no. They switch.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, unless they end up getting married and actually like hooked up. Like I guarantee you they're switching that night. Like, cause you're in the bro. If you think about it like this,
that's true. Fucking Olympic orgies, you're in.
Guaranteed, it's happening, bro. Guaranteed.
It's part of Roman tradition.
And here's the thing, too, yeah, and you got Greece people over there, so you got either the freaky Americans that want to try other cultural shit, and especially in France, bro. Sex ain't shit in French people. Like
that's true. Yeah, they are some freaky people. I would love. Man, I should have gone to France whenever I was.
Oh, bro, like, too late now. But it's like that.
Not really. You just can't talk about it.
Hey. But it's like that. What's it in Rush Hour? Where what's his name? Chris Tucker's reading. He's like, "Did you know French women spend 55% of their life butt naked? I love this country." Like just a good number.
Hell yeah.
But like I remember I had a teacher in my freshman year, and she was talking about how she went to France or whatever, and like the dudes like just to like over here be like, hey, you're really beautiful, ma'am, or hey, you look very pretty, or something like that. Over there's, I will steal you from your wife and fuck you continuously.
You have no idea, mon ami.
Yeah, basically, type shit. Like that little rapist skunk. Oh, I'm sorry. Super persistent, non-consensual skunk that they had the cartoons of the Looney Tunes on. Like that's actually a stereotype that apparently was a real thing that I think is crazy.
Pepe Le Pew.
And it was one of those things. It's like because apparently she was like her husband got pissed as any American would be like, hey motherfucker, you're being disrespectful. What the fuck? Step off, And then he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Do not take it as disrespect. That just is a compliment over here. And I'm like, man, fuck that, bro. You just said you wanted to fuck my wife 2
Better
ways
watch
Sunday.
out before
like,
I start trying to fuck you, Mr. Frenchman.
Hey, let's see how freaky.
Shit.
And then he goes, wee wee is what I'm into. Oh.
Fuck yeah, all right. I'll see you in that fucking bench over there in about 5 minutes.
Just as aggressive American as you can. I'm going to fuck the shit out of you, man.
And then you turn around to your wife and you're like, all right, come on, we got to go. Before he realizes I'm not actually going to try and fuck him.
Oh, no, why is my dick out? No, yeah, then you got problems, Yeah.
Well, that's whenever you just, beat it out and your wife.
But so this is what, just pretend. Oh, but that's what's crazy. So, like, I remember.
Take this, Frenchman. Yes, honey, yes. I'm not honey. I'm the random tourist.
Take this, French bread.
S'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. That's like, but I read an article one time where they were like the Olympic Village is just nonstop. Because you think about it, bro. It's
imagine, dude. It's like everybody's really in shape.
You're talking about the most
looking.
in shape, most athletic human beings in the world. The physical peak of existence.
Everybody hot.
From the ages of 19 to 26. You know what I mean? Like, it's like one of those things. It's like, if you can't keep teenagers in high school from fucking, like, how the fuck are you going to literally isolate them in a village? Literally the most genetically gifted, physically gifted, whatever people. And if you have a type, if you're a powerlifting dude and you want a powerlifting chick, oh, boom, there's one right there from fucking Romania.
Yeah, there's like
you know
a
what I'm
stone's
saying?
throw away.
Like, oh, literally, there's a Romanian chick, there's the Russian chick, whatever. There's literally options, and you'll never see them again. Like, it is orgy village, you know what I mean? Like, I read this article, and they were talking about, like, every hut has a bunch of condoms. Like, it's just like a fishbowl of condoms, like, because they know what's up.
Man,
and then they have a lot of penicillin shots because they know some shit. All of them should be clean, but just in case it's there, type shit. Like,
it's college all over again.
Well, apparently that also is because some countries would send people purposely diseased, knowing that this shit was gonna go on, and then they go to Olympic Village, get their fuck on, and then
Oh man, you just reminded me of something fucked up. Depending, just on what you just said there, sending people who they knowingly know.
The French did that shit to the Nazis.
There was some Swedish volleyball player who was participating in the Olympics who was a convicted child molester.
Interesting.
Right?
Wow.
But goddamn, can that motherfucker play some volleyball?
I mean, he's always on the schoolyard, so.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. He must play some fucking mean-ass volleyball being able to play in the Olympics after whatever he did.
Dude, like, where's he from? Sweden?
Sweden.
Yeah, that sounds like the government pulled some strings. It's like, hey, listen, we know he's kind of fucked up. But
yeah, exactly. We know he fucking touched Jimmy like 38 times in different places.
But he's like the Michael Jordan of Swedish volleyball, so we kind of need him on the team.
But this motherfucker can really ball. Look,
he has 18 aces a game, bro.
Here's like just 30 seconds of his highlights, and it's just him going, whah, whoo, whah, whoo. And then the accidental, child molestation thing was in there, and they're like, whoa, cut it. Yeah.
It's him spiking.
Anyway.
It's him spiking the ball, and then one was like a kid's butt. Pah! It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
No, that is crazy, though, because I mean, damn, dude, like, yeah, fuck that shit, dude. Like, I know other countries have other culture, whatever. That's one of those ones that just, like, you
disagree.
Can't, like, you can't, you can't exist. Like, that. I don't even hate to say it. If you are a pedophile or if you are a minor attracted person, you shouldn't exist. Plain blank simple. Sorry.
I agree.
Like,
it's not good. Not good.
And like I've read stories of people that they know it's a problem, they can't help themselves, but they isolate themselves. Like, but they recognize it's not right. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, why the fuck is wrong with me? Type shit.
Well, at that point in time, that is actually time to reach the highest point and jump off of it.
Yeah, complete the big oof. But it's like the ones that
sewer slide.
Yeah, there you go, sewer slide. But it's like the but it's like that episode of American Dad where it's like He's like, I'm a sex offender. I have offensive sex. I love offensive sex. If you don't kill me, I will come out of jail and do it again. I will always be out and it's just one of those
I love
things.
it.
And like, yeah, he's just like openly like, I love having offensive sex. Like I am a sex offender, type shit. And it's like, dude, like if that's the mentality of it, it's just this is what I'm into. This is what I like. This is just it. You know what I mean? Like. I don't get that one, bro. Like that's the one I can't wrap
Do
my
some
head around.
Punisher shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, bro, for real. Like that would be the one time. It's just like you turn your head and whatever you get's not good enough. You know what I mean? Like, like one bullet's not enough in that situation. Like, nah.
We shall strangle you using penises
Tied together in knots
made of the finest flesh,
of the longest
the
coitus
longest schlongs.
will be tied in a knot around your neck.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's just like Mandingo and some other porn stars.
I also wonder if all the Olympians are like, traditional Olympians with small peepees because it's
it's all about the athletics.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think so. I think even that just makes me think of like, did they like in
In all honesty, everybody's got to be average size.
I mean, dude, like that's the thing is like if you try to judge it off like like most people's sex
and
reference-
testosterone. You got to think about testosterone.
But the thing is, dude, like here's
Big
the thing.
balls,
Here's the
huge
thing.
fucking balls,
Huge
Tiny.
buzz,
tiny little penis.
tiny dick, huge
Yeah,
buzz.
It rests upon the mighty balls.
Some Hercules shit.
Yeah,
With
that's
your
the Greek
tiny
way.
dick.
Yeah, exactly. So you saw the flash.
I
Kids
saw the
thing.
Flash Kids thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're here, big dickus. Everybody's laughing at your horse cock. Yeah, some dumb shit.
How could you even? You could knock a little
But
Nubian boy out with that.
It's fucking
Terrible.
horrible shit. But like that's going back to the thing. Like a lot of people, I think, they think everybody is like like their idea of other dudes that they've never seen. If it's a straight man, you don't go looking at other people's dicks or whatever. It's like their idea is porn. So like you would assume everybody got this big one. No, that's not how it works, bro. There's like 1 in a million type dudes that just got
See,
that shit.
that's why
like,
it's special whenever I stop and I say, "Hey, man, nice cock."
yeah. I've gotten that 5 times in my life, and I appreciate it every time.
Yeah, I keep doing it. I have to verify.
Yeah,
Just gotta make sure time
Whenever
fucks with things, but
Hold on, let me check it. See if it's still not. Nah, bro, you fell off, man. You fell off.
shit, man, you need to start doing more squats. Like
It's a little weak on the back end.
that's my answer for everything. I'll be
You do those
completely fucking
squats?
honest. It's like, goddamn, man, my shoulder fucking hurts. Man, you need to do more squats.
It's like what?
Yeah, trust me, bro. You fucking focus the pain somewhere else. You'll be focusing on
You'll be
those
fine.
legs.
You'll be
Yeah, when you start
fine.
blasting those quads, son. Like,
Get in there.
yeah. See, like, I'm not a big big thick thighed guy like you, but my legs are strong.
Yeah.
Like I've been.
You're structurally sound.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I
He's
can-
a sturdy boy.
Yeah, I'm like a little ant. I can squat a lot.
I do have some big ass thighs. It's fucking crazy. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine having thick thighs like that.
It's normal to me. That's what's wild. Like I look at you, like look at this toothpick motherfucker. How's he not blow over? Like,
I know,
it's
right?
just
And then I put I start using my legs as grapple points, and you're like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, I remember I had him in a bear hug one time, and next thing you know, he had his legs bear hugging my knees. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?
what's
shit?
going on here?
And I was
I'm
like-
triangle choking your legs, bitch. Like,
It was one of those things like he was trying to break my grip, and I refused to fall. But I was like, "No, you're gonna break before me." We just kind of stood there.
yeah, that's exactly what happened. We were just standing there.
I think
And
at
was
some
just like,
point,
Here,
I think at some point, like I think my knee popped and his rib popped, and we're like, "So agree." We just set each other
yeah,
down.
let's put each other down. There's shit popping.
Then we both limped off.
Oh god, yeah. That's a good time.
That was the old time. That was the old man moment because it just felt the pop, pop, pop. Okay, man, let's just go
God,
ahead
yeah.
and
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus.
I remember, bro. That's like mentioned on the show many times. My boy, our boy, your boy, Ricky. He one time we were at his apartment. I was dumb drunk, bro. We were drinking too fucking much.
That's how it always happens.
Yeah, and then he was like, "I can submit anybody." I was like, "Fuck you, Ricky. You can't submit me. I can fight. I can't submit. I'm not a jiu-jitsu guy. I throw hands. I can knock people out. I hit people with my fucking shoulder and hurt them bad. Like I just big physical baseball bat. So I'm drunk as shit. He's got me in a guillotine. My reaction, I pick him up, Brock Lesnar style, just over my head, thinking he's gonna let go. That motherfucker doesn't let
Brock
go.
Lesnar, I immediately think Rampage Jackson.
That too. I mean, that was the other reaction.
So he had me. I picked him up over my head, thinking he was gonna let go, and I had all Blade. Even when I was drunk, bro, I knew it was gonna be
He's just gonna
disrespectful to the
drop
neighbors.
his ass. Just
But-
Moira.
But here's the funny
Moira.
part. Here's the funny part, though. As drunk as I was like, it'd be extremely disrespectful to the neighbors to slam this motherfucker on the ground at 3 a.m. So I was like, and then I held him and then I set him down gently. That was the mistake because by that point the chokehold was in for like 20, 30 seconds or whatever. So I was like, night, night.
And then he faded.
Yeah. And I fell asleep and then like, I was just so drunk. I think closing my eyes, I would have fell asleep any moment anyways type situation. You know what I mean? And then he said I woke up and Ricky was like, get the fuck off me. And because I had my forearm like in his chest just.
Dead
So-
weight is terrible.
Apparently at that point, that's when I was like 330. You know what I mean? That's when I was in my powerlifting days and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it was like,
Yeah, you were a heavy boy.
I just straight dead shoulder into his chest. And he was like, you're fucking bad. I was like, hey, what happened? And then it was funny. I just stood up like, what happened? Let's have another drink. And he was like, man, you motherfucker, you. And I told him too, like, bro, you got lucky I even thought about your neighbors because I was going to just straight up, boom, slam your ass through the ground.
See, it's exactly that. Why I'm happy I know a lot of jiu-jitsu. Just so
Yeah.
I could, man, if anybody's dead weight was on me, I could probably get it off.
But see, here's the thing.
Like,
like even in this situation, I don't
Twist turn, you know, do
But-
it every now and then.
But here's what was awkward because it was one of those things like the way I landed. I don't know if even you could have got out because I had my arm across his chest, and then my other arm was bear hugged, grabbing my elbow. So he was locked in like that.
So you were just grabbed him. You just
Yeah,
grabbed him.
he was grappled, and then I had him like that, and then I landed on one of his knees awkwardly, so he couldn't even like pull his knee out. So it was just like, like bear hugged, like my little teddy bear, like get over here, bitch. Like,
yeah,
type
exactly,
shit.
like a stuffed animal. Oh,
Yeah.
time to go memes.
So like that's what was funny. He was like, "Man, your grip got harder." I was like, "That must have really thought of you as a teddy bear." It's just like, "Time to go tonight." But yeah, but that's what I told him. I was like, "Bro, you're lucky. Your neighbors are lucky." He's like, "Man, fuck them neighbors. You should slam me." I was like, "Bro, want to go again?" He said, "Nah, because I gave you permission."
And then the neighbors showed up, and then they like cracked their knuckles, and they look like JoJo's characters, and they're like, "We heard fighting up here."
And that's when Ricky stands in front of me like this, like a JoJo character, and I'm the stand just in the background. It's a JoJo reference. I've never seen an episode of JoJo in my life, and I will never see an episode.
Neither have I, but I'm trying to get into it.
I can't, bro. It's too
I
much.
can't either.
It's too much. Even that's saying something. If the degenerate says it's too much, that's saying some shit. This motherfucker watched Food Wars where the dude had his ass hanging out while cooking food for people.
That's different, and that's me.
That's how I cook
That's
professionally.
how I cook. Yeah, I just
Back
wear
to
an
the
apron.
Olympics. How many people do you think are cooking with their ass hanging out?
Two.
Hopefully all of them.
Two.
Hopefully all of them.
Too. I honestly, yeah. You know, if I
Hopefully
if I
all
was
of
an
them.
Olympian,
Yep.
fuck yeah, I'd just be walking around naked. I don't give a fuck. I'm an Olympian.
Dude, imagine how much of a fucking like dream that is. You're 18, peak estrogen or test,
There's
whatever you're,
hot ass muscle mommies everywhere,
or dudes, whatever you're into,
or
ladies and gentlemen.
dudes, yeah,
whatever.
or both, or like you're
It's
sitting
an
here
orgy.
thinking, man, I really wish that fucking muscle mommy had a fuda cock,
And she does.
and she can,
She can if you really dream hard enough.
strap on.
It's a big ass
I
clit.
love this fucking world we live in.
Ew, it's a great world.
The most degenerate shit ever, man.
It's so crazy.
I
if you
fucking
really,
love it.
if you have a kink, you can literally
There's
find it
silicone
anyways.
asses. There's
Yeah.
silicone asses bolded after your favorite porn star. See, if we were really sponsored, that's where
A
I'd
real
drop
doll?
in a fucking.
That could have been your
dirty
ad,
plug.
Real Doll.
Yeah.
That could have been your ad, Real
Yeah.
Doll, right there.
Yeah, or
could've
Adam
been
and
it.
Eve, or fucking what's the local one? Condom Sense.
Yeah.
I love that place.
Or, any
Or
of
the one
you-
that's down the street from my shop.
Or fuck it, any of you OnlyFans models want to sit there and be sponsored, we'll just sit there and throw you out there. Just pay us. It's cool.
Hell yeah,
Whatever.
I'm cool with that.
Whatever.
I'm not trying to cheat, but
No. We can, but we
I
can
like
have
titties.
but we can have a modeled vagina. That's not cheating.
That's
is
true.
It? Yeah.
I don't think so. That's
And
just
for the
masturbation.
sake of the show, you have to test it out for us because you're the degenerate.
I do.
Yeah.
That's the OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's just part of it
Or
for you.
Patreon.
Well, I mean, we could just talk about it. You don't have to show it on camera. I mean, that's not
Could
necessary.
talk about it. I could just talk about
Yeah,
it.
you
It's
could just talk
sensual.
about it.
It's sensual. It's great.
Enjoy
it was
your
tight.
moment.
Although after 3 months of using it, I've realized that it does lose material. I don't know where the material is going, but it does lose material.
So you're telling me that Instagram, TikTok, OnlyFans model produced it cheaply?
Probably not. It's just I'm really good at destroying silicone with my penis.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a crazy story there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got strong. I got BDE.
yeah.
Big dick energy.
Hey, bro, this podcast might as well be BDE because that's
Honestly.
what we about, bitch.
Yeah. Woo.
Ooh.
Man, it turned real unfriendly real quick.
Dude, but like, okay, so getting away from the Olympic,
Yeah.
the Olympic grade sex orgies,
And we can talk about the Olympics.
but let's just talk about the Olympics in general.
I heard something cool happened for Hong Kong.
Well, hold on, before we get into that. So the Olympics, how do you feel? Like, what is your? I love the Olympics. I love everything they stand for, what they're supposed to stand for. You produce, it's the best of the best from around the world. Seeing who's the best, like I just love that shit. And even though I think, like them getting rid of, I don't know if it still is or not, but I know they're talking about getting rid of Olympic wrestling, and that's like one of the
You shouldn't
OGs.
get rid of that.
That's an OG sport. Like you
Yeah.
can't get rid of wrestling. Like that's not cool. You know what I mean?
If you
Like
get rid of wrestling, you should replace
discus
it
has
with
gotta go. Pancreas.
Yeah, thank you.
But
Pancreas.
Pancreas was the original.
Pancreas.
Pancreas was an original Olympic sport too, though.
Yeah, that's
So,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
Bring that back. I
if
mean,
you take wrestling away, you have to replace it with that.
or give us both. Like we have
Yeah,
boxing.
Why not both? Exactly.
We have boxing and wrestling. Give us pancreas, which is the combination of the two. Let's see who the fucking best. Like, dude, you can be the UFC champ. You can be the Bellator champ. You
You're
can be
right. Discus should go.
if any of them disc. So what would be your event you would eliminate? Like in real talk, what would you get rid of? If you had to pick one, because I love discus and shot put. I think that shit's crazy. Like all the throwing events, I love that shit. Because you think about how far, bro. Think about how far. Like you take it talking about 16-pound lead ball, and those dudes are throwing it 90 feet.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
lot.
Could you imagine getting uppercutted by that motherfucker? He does one spin in a bar. You turn around. What?
Yeah. Shoryuken.
He's just gone. Some
Yeah.
dude from Romania that's done nothing but throw stones his whole life. Just
Jesus.
God damn. Out.
All
like
I
a light.
want was to drink, and you ignore.
You couldn't be friends with Igor. Igor have to put your head off your shoulders.
Igor must destroy.
I like those Igor. We love you, Igor.
Yeah. Don't kill us, Igor.
If there's an Igor out there, please be in the comments. I
Shout
would love
out.
to meet an Igor.
Shout out, Igor.
Shout out all
We
Igors.
love you.
Or
You
anything
and
close
Dr.
to.
Frankenstein.
And we're not talking about Edgar's, Igor's.
Edgar's.
Edgar's, orale. So, like, yeah, but, dude, like, if I had to pick an event that I think I would, oh, man, I love all the events. Like, even Olympic karate's good, Olympic judo's good. Like, but we were watching the fencing earlier, bro, and talk about a comeback, bro. You want to go ahead and give that lady her shout out?
Oh, yeah. What was her name?
So Hong Kong was officially recognized as its own nation in these Olympics.
It's their first gold medal, too, which is super cool. Yeah.
Got their first 2 gold medals, actually, and they're
Yeah.
both in fencing. And let me read this lady's name. It was Vivian Kong,
Oh, yeah.
the first ever gold medal. And we and him watched the video before we started this podcast, talk about a comeback.
It was pretty sweet.
So she was in the finals against the French lady. I'm sorry I don't know your name. I was paying attention to this Vivian lady because it was crazy. She was down like 9-2 in fencing, and like she just came back. Like she literally just came
Had it
back.
tied.
Like,
They had sudden death, and she
And then she
ended up
won.
winning.
bro, and then she hit that sick move where she like did like a little spin shit, looked like some Naruto shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she
It was
did
really
some real
awesome.
cool shit. Like,
Good technique. Good technique.
and then the dude apparently also from Hong Kong won the fencing gold. So
we
you
didn't
know,
watch that guy, but apparently he got gold, so let's go.
apparently I did a quick research. His wasn't overtime, I think. So I mean, it was pretty
that's
good.
awesome.
So he won his straight up. But I mean, just that was a hell of a comeback because she was down like 9-2. You're in the, she was French and they were in France, so you're basically going against the hometown girl.
Yeah, you sure are.
And then, like, dude, could you imagine the pressure of being her though? Like, take yourself out of the gold medal win and put yourself in the silver. You're
Yeah.
the hometown person. Like, say the Olympics are in anywhere Texas. You're doing. What's your favorite event? What's your favorite event?
My favorite.
Yeah, just if you pick one event that you think you would love to do, something by points too, if you can.
Javelin.
Okay, so you're doing javelin, right? And then you
Javelin's fucking cool.
javelin is not. I love all the throwing events. That's what I'm saying. Anything where they throw the heavy shit, I'm like down for. It's like, damn, you threw that javelin 150 feet. God damn.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
You threw that discus 3 what? It's like
Exactly.
Jesus. So okay, so you
God
do
damn,
javelin.
you can throw a spear.
So like, is javelin by average or is it longest? It's longest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's longest, and you can do average as well.
Okay, so let's just say longest, right? So it's the Olympic for the longest javelin. You got the 2 furthest throws in the whole night, right? This one dude come out of Hong Kong, out of nowhere. Ooh,
Yeah, it's 5. I
Okay,
see.
let's see.
That's
Hold on,
exactly what happened.
hold on. Oh, so you got a 5. So you've had the top 2 throws. No, I'm gonna put the pressure. Actually, take your dice back.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So you've had the longest 2 throws. This guy hits you for a.
7. A 1. That was a 1.
higher number than that, damn it.
He's cheating. Look at him. Look at him.
He's a 20. He threw a nat 20.
That doesn't. No.
No, but okay. All jokes aside, like if you want to put the D&D terms on it, say you've had like two 18 throws. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, oh, there's no way this motherfucker can beat me. And then that motherfucker comes up with a nat 20. Boom, record-breaking throw. Then all of a sudden, you're the hometown guy who's been leading, and next thing you know, boom, falls apart. Like, could you imagine that pressure, dude?
Yes, it's terrible. Terrifying.
Dude, I couldn't imagine being like the guy. And like javelin's kind of a bad one to really compare for what I was trying to do. I'm talking more something like points. Like, okay, fuck it, basketball.
Yeah, I was
you're
gonna say.
you're on the Team USA basketball team, right?
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you're up by 20, and then it's the fourth quarter, and you're the French. Let's say you're the French team in the silver game because America's obviously going to win the gold and all. So let's say you're the French team. Say you're the French team because they're arguably the second best team. They got a lot of good players on the French team. They might honestly even have a chance to beat us. They got some crazy good players.
That's pretty cool.
They got that Wimbiana.
It's not cool, but
they got that Wimbiana kid who's like 7'5". He's like 19, stupid fucking athletic. I mean, dude, he blocked a guy's shot like this. You know, like literally he missed it. The guy did a cool like, and he missed it. And while still in midair, he just turned around, bloop, and still blocked it out of the air. You know what I'm saying? And then they also got Rudy Gobert, who's a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year and a couple scores.
Excuse me, I must go to the restroom.
Oh, you're gonna fuck up the scenario question. Jesus Christ. So, ladies and gentlemen, but just think about like you're the local hometown team, right? Like you're the basketball team. You guys are winning by 20 in the third quarter. Fourth quarter comes up, the other team is starting to make a comeback or whatever. And the next thing you know, it's by 2 points, or y'all tied up the last 2 minutes of the game. All the fans thought y'all were guaranteed to get that W, and then they're coming back on you like, the pressure's got to be immense on that moment. Like, I would almost want to be the comeback guy on the home court than the one that loses a giant lead, you know? Like, that feels like it's got to hurt so much more. Like, man, we had this shit up, and the next thing you know is just we lost it. We gave it away. We gave away the gold. And I feel like that's probably what that French lady's feeling like. You know, she was up 9-2 in fencing, and it seems like it's fairly hard to score or, you know, to get that advantage or whatever, especially when someone's beating you that bad. And then, I mean, she just went from, whoa, and then like when you hear the crowd cheering for her every time she scored a point and every time she hit something and everything, and then next thing you know, just to come back and lose in sudden death overtime. Look at that eyeball. His eyeball's my eyeball. But like that's got to be like, I can't imagine feeling any worse than that lady probably does, unfortunately, right now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody in the world could possibly feel worse than that lady does right now.
The silver medal.
Yeah.
'Cause
it's like,
yeah, honestly,
man.
because you were there, you were right there, you had the lead, and you lost it.
And it's like I was telling the audience or whatever, like every time she scored, them fans went fucking nuts.
Yep.
Like, I mean, she was up 5-0 in the first quarter, and then it was like 9-2 in the second. It's like it should have been a done deal. You know, the fans are going fucking crazy. The coach is like, "You fucking won, yeah, Pepe Le Pew."
Yep. And then she activated her Sharingan.
And not only did she beat her with like, it wasn't just technique. I mean, she hit her with some like the little shank, the Hong Kong shank.
Oh, that was
a move.
nice. Yeah, the Hong Kong prison shank.
The Hong Kong
I
prison
saw that
shank.
shit.
That was a good move.
She's on her tippy toes and went, yeah. Blood in, blood out, bitch.
Yeah, it's all the way there. And then the Naruto spin move where she hit her with the loop.
Oh, yeah, that was
hit her with
nice.
the behind from the side shoulder, you know. So, like, she came back in style, forced an overtime, and then the overtime point wasn't even that spectacular. It was just like...
Yeah, it was just a long poke.
Like, it was one of those things where it was like...
She got her on the bite.
Like, well, you could tell in the French lady's face she expected something so much more complex and difficult that the simple shit
than
got
just
her.
a poke.
Yeah, like she was expecting some kind of flurry or whatever, and it's just like, and you could tell, like even the Hong Kong lady was like, "Holy shit, that worked!" Like,
Oh my god, it worked. Yeah.
Like you could tell that was her opening gambit. She just wanted to set something up to set up the next thing, and it just so happened to work.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and that's what was crazy. And then it's like we were talking the whole time. It's like it's crazy that they keep points of how many times you would have died.
All right, here it is. You know what? You ready for this?
All right.
D&D challenge.
Oh, you got one for me?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I
Oh,
do.
Let me
It's
get
a
my shit.
competition kind of thing. We need a D20.
Okay. I love this segment we started doing, man.
I know, isn't it great? It's fucking wonderful.
Like, it's the great thing about being athletic nerds. We can talk about sports and immediately tie it into Dungeons and Dragons. Fuck
mean,
y'all if
yeah.
you don't like it.
Honestly, I like Dungeons and Dragons.
Just a D20?
Yeah, just a D20 for now.
I'm going to get both of mine.
All right, so it's you and me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus.
That's gonna look weird on the
That was
thing.
loud as fuck.
For real, right?
All right, so you and I, we're fucking Forrest Gump this shit. We're ping
Okay.
pong, Olympic ping pong, Olympic ping pong. This is the qualification rounds.
So let's do it like this because ping pong's a really quick back and forth sport. You have to get within 3 of your opponent.
Yeah, no, I was about to say that. So this
Okay.
is a tournament bracket.
Okay.
This is how we're gonna do it first. So me and you are facing other people.
Or a team?
No.
Oh,
This
okay.
is just tournament bracket. This is the Olympic
Okay,
qualification
okay.
where we're facing
So
other
you're gonna be-
Americans in ping pong.
You're going to be the NPC on one, and you're playing me, and I'm going to be the NPC on the other one playing you, and we're going to try to
Exactly.
hit each other for the gold game.
Exactly.
What's up? All right. I like it.
All right, so we got 3 and then another 3. So this
all
one
right,
is
let's
your
do-
bracket.
Let's do rock, paper, scissors, see who has to be the first NPC.
Okay.
Paper, scissors. Rock,
You
paper,
do
scissors,
that
shoot,
weird shit.
asshole.
This is bullshit right
Wait,
here.
hold
The
up.
fucking-
Let's debate that. What do you mean
One-
that's the weird shit?
the
It's
1,
always-
2, 3, go. It's 1, 2, 3, and then
No,
you go on
it's
3.
never
You go
on
on
3.
3.
It's never on 3.
See, this shit right here is why
It's
we'll
rock,
never make
paper,
a
scissors,
coordinated ambush on anybody because I'm gonna be
Scissors,
like,
shoot.
all right, we go on 3, or like we go on fucking the call.
well, I would hope at that point we're trained a little
We
better.
go on the call. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. And
What
then
are you doing?
later? What the fuck was that?
I'll
What
be a
was that?
backup, asshole. You're the one that went on 3. It's 1, 2, 3,
This
go.
bullshit right here. This is like I gotta look. USAA is here.
They
fucking
understand.
talking about
They
military brat.
understand.
That's you. You're the military brat.
It's funny that that's the
Anyway.
biggest debate me and him have ever had is on the 1, 2, 3, go or 1, 2, 3. It's
yeah,
on 3.
that was like some serious vitriol right there, man.
I still hate this motherfucker.
I hate that shit. I hate that bullshit. It is 1, 2, go.
It's
That's
1, 2,
basically
3,
what it
go.
is. That's how I have to say
No.
it. Because anytime I have this. This is bullshit.
That's
All
like,
right, I'm
but
leaving
like,
it at that.
But you have to make the count even because if it's on the 3rd, if your hand moves fast, that's 1, 2,
Fine.
3,
So
shoot.
go on 4. That's what you're saying.
No, it's 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, so hike on 2.
We
Set,
did
hike.
Sorry, ladies. Hold on.
That's
Sorry,
what you're
ladies.
saying.
Hold
That's
on.
what you're saying
Sorry,
right now.
ladies and gentlemen. As a sinner, a
Yeah, I
former
know,
lineman,
right?
I gotta
This is
squash this
kinda
shit. Yeah, motherfucker, because there used to be secret counts and the loud count. So it'd be down, set, hut, boom, boom, and they touch your balls twice, and that's on 4, motherfucker. So yeah, that's how that shit works. You want another one you want to throw at me with a football reference? Or are we good?
See, that's bullshit though.
No, it's
See,
not
that's
bullshit.
Exactly why.
What are you talking about?
As a wide receiver,
Bro.
I didn't know. I don't know that.
You know how to run a
Nobody-
you know how to run a silent count.
I do.
You know how to run a silent count, motherfucker. I don't
know,
want to
but
hear
nobody's
that.
touching my balls, so I'm jealous.
Okay, that's your problem for being jealous.
I need
lucky
to get the
enough
ref to
the
be like,
same.
"Hey, ref, touch my balls real quick. Touch my balls."
That's what
hey,
they're really saying.
Hey, yeah, check my line. Am I lined up? Cool. Touch my balls.
Keep touching- and that's what the
All right,
last
thanks.
one.
I feel confident.
That's why when the last one, when he's like, they're like, "Hey, am I good? Am I good? Check my balls." And that's why the ref is like,
Yeah. Your balls are wheel oblong shape.
"We're good, bro. We're good on checking them nuts."
No, 5 yards. Weird
yards.
balls.
We're balls 55 yards that way.
50 yards the other way. Sir, we're
right.
on the 35.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, immediate touchdown.
Heads or tails, motherfucker. Don't tell me it's heads, tails, go. Like
Okay.
what is it?
As soon as you fucking flip it,
Call it in the
you
air.
call it in the air. Tails.
All right, so you're.
Oh, you didn't see. I knew you were gonna do. You didn't slap it on your hand. I get it.
My God.
See,
We're doing that now. You got it. You said call it on the air and what's on the catch. You said on the catch. You didn't say on the flip. You said on the catch.
it's okay.
You want me to do the original? Okay. No.
It's on you.
What is it?
It's
Go ahead. What is
heads.
it? Oh shit, stuck. It's tails now, bitch. So you're wrong again.
I need to see it. I'm just fucking with you.
He cheated. He slapped it on the palm of his hand, not the wrist.
Okay, so who's going first? Like I'm in PC, I guess.
No, you're the first guy. I'm in PC.
Okay, so I'm the first guy.
Yeah, you're you.
All right.
Ready? Same time.
Let's go. 14 and 10.
Okay, you got first point. Game is to 5 because I don't know
Nice.
what ping pong is. All right, ready?
Oh, it's out.
Now I got so it's 1-1. All right, 2-1.
It's
3
14.
Okay, whatever. I had 11. 3-1. All right,
Blade
4-1.
wins.
Game point for you. Oh,
Oh, the empty bottle.
my big ass hand. Okay, it was at 3-4-2. Oh, you won the match.
Nat won. He fell. He died.
Congratulations, you
He
beat.
fell and the ping pong paddle just pierced his fucking brain. Yeah, exactly.
He decapitated.
He decapitated himself on a blunt
I got
object.
Slice clean.
That's fucking
Slice
awesome.
clean. You see where that dice fell? We'll find it later. Fuck it. Oh, there it
Oh,
was.
I heard it. I heard it jingle jangle.
I just kicked it underneath your
Oh.
desk, probably. Can you see it? Oh, hell no. Roll it. 15.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, we just knocking over all
Talk
types
about
of shit.
dexterity, right?
Yeah.
You like that shit? You put what? My feet are clean.
I don't trust that.
I mean, look at you should see me with my hair down. I'm Jesus. My feet are clean. Come
I'm
on.
Jesus. I got the blonde hair. Fuck you.
Alex is not married, but she does clean my feet. Take that how you want.
I don't.
Use that information how you want.
We'll release that video on OnlyFans if y'all are into the feet.
Hell
All
yeah,
right, so
especially
Blaid,
feet washing.
so Blaid Esparzastein, the callback
Jesus,
is
the
represent.
lawyer / ping pong enthusiast.
Oh yeah, I tell you about the law as he plays ping pong.
Yeah.
So you're into the second. How many rounds are we doing this? 3 rounds to try to meet each other in the finals.
Yeah, so we should
Okay.
make it shorter. Like I guess between the two.
3 points, 5 points for the finals.
Fuck it. If you win the first one, you're gonna move on. Anyway,
All right, so you're in the finals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
all
it's
right,
your
here
turn.
we go. Here we go.
Oh, hold on. I'm not in the finals. This is quarterfinals.
Well, you're the NPC. I rolled the 16. What's your first
Okay,
roll?
cool.
Yeah.
Who? It's
All
an
right.
8. Ooh,
1-0.
look at you.
Ooh.
All right.
1-1. What'd I get?
It's 3 and 7.
Okay. Ooh, I'm losing. 2-1. Oh shit, that was weird.
He bumped it out. Don't count this one.
Nah, bullshit, man. All right, don't count mine either.
Well, I
then.
mean,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It was
Damn, I'm
eight-
losing bad.
eight-
It's 3-1, ladies and gentlemen.
13. Oh, that was nasty. It was man, 15 to 5, guys. 15 to 5.
All right. Shit, I got to roll. What you got?
6.
Oh, I'm
A
alive.
19.
4-2. 4-2. Oh, 4-3. The comeback kid.
Oh no, he's Hong Konging. Oh shit. Hold on.
All right, go again.
6.
Fuck. So
That's
I
game.
I went to hit it. I rolled in that one. I threw the paddle and I decapitated my opponent. So I actually advance on technicalities.
That is a technicality.
Olympics to be a motherfucker.
How is that a fucking hold on? That wouldn't be a 1. That'd be a 20.
I mean, it's a.
I accidentally threw it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. No, because if you think about it, a 20 would be a perfect serve back. But the worst possible thing you could do is lose your paddle and kill your opponent and live with that.
No, sir. You tasted fizzy lifting drinks. You know you lose, sir. You lose, sir.
No, I also burped him out and didn't lie about it, so I get to advance.
Jesus.
That's right. Fuck you, Willy Wonka.
I win.
All right. All right.
Now
Well,
I go to the finals. We get the finals.
All right.
Leave it to one roll.
I think you
I
got my
win.
dice and I got yours.
I won.
No,
Yeah.
no, because it was my dice. Technically, the guy from Russia that
I
was
touched it. I
steroid.
threw it. I was avenging you.
So what
I
he
was
did-
avenging your loss because we're brothers.
So what he did is he was actually trying. It was like one of those movies where it's like the guy was trying to avenge his brother for the loss. Like he got beat by the Olympic champion, the Russian
I won,
champion.
guys. Blaid Stein is not only a lawyer, but he's an Olympic ping ponger.
But what secretly happened is, even though I'm his brother, I was jealous, so I steroid infused the
brother.
Russian, and
His
actually the
brother.
Russian won. So you know.
It was supposed to be
Anyways.
one way, but it didn't end up that way.
Now I roll a 17 when I'm fucking around. It's bullshit.
Now I'm fighting for
So
communism.
let me ask you this then. So this lady who won the gold medal for Hong Kong, right? So you're talking
Yeah.
about you've been fighting for your independence, that's got to be an amazing
which is
feeling.
super cool.
Dude,
Yeah.
So think about that. So you take it on the opposite end, right? Like the hometown lady lost it all for her country, but the first lady, you're the first gold
She's
medal of your
basically
country,
Mulan.
dude. Like you're
She's
the
basically Mulan. Come on.
yeah. I mean,
Swordsman,
yeah, kinda
Woman, gold medalist. I'm not sure.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Warrior, yeah.
I mean, yeah, swordsman.
Swordswoman.
Any
Fucking sexist asshole.
whatever. Swordsman, swordswoman,
Same
swordsperson.
It's like a general title.
Yeah,
Swords person.
swordsperson.
Swords him, her. Them,
Swords
they.
them, they.
Swords
Yeah.
them, they. I'm a swords them.
I'm a swords them. Yeah.
I'm a swords they. Oh, shit. Yeah, that just drove off some pissed off people. Or gained us some pissed off people. Either way.
I
it's
mean,
funny.
either way, we're getting attention.
It's funny to me. I mean, hey, this is us being jackasses. Remember, 2 jackasses, grain of salt, all that
Very
shit.
true. Very true. I like salt anyway.
And it's salty, salty, salty.
Speaking of which,
Dude,
man,
but
I'm getting
think
hungry.
But think about that feeling though. Like so on the other end, that's ultimate defeat, right? Like you can't feel no lower. Like you were the top dog of your nation.
At least for
about
4
to-
years.
I mean, dude, like
You're the top dog for 4 years.
4 years of training. Like you brought up a good point. 4 years of training. You're the top dog. You're 9-2. You just have to survive 2 more periods, and you're good.
Eating
and you're
broccoli,
losing
rice, and chicken
all day,
all
every day.
boiled. All of it's boiled,
Fucking-
even though that's not how you make rice.
I bet they had her training with like a thumbtack versus a sword, and she still had to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like really got good.
Damn, that's
that'd be
some
good training.
That's some Hunter shit right there.
That's some One Piece shit with Mihawk and the mini blade. But anyways,
That's funny as shit.
yeah. But like, could you imagine that's the training? She's got a thumbtack versus a sword, still getting
That is
in.
some
You know
good
what I'm
shit.
saying?
And then whenever you give them an actual fucking blade, they're
You
like,
got
da,
lean.
da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is
I
a
mean-
lot easier than fucking having a tic tac.
And-
Yeah, of course.
And like, dude, like literally, ladies and gentlemen, there was a point while we're watching the show. I was like, "Who won the gold?" Like, I'm like, "Wait a minute," because this is one sided. Like, what I say?
Yeah.
Like, what was the exact words I said? Like, this looks like a one sided ass whooping.
Yeah, this looks like one-sided ass whooping is what you said, and then it turned around.
quick.
Yep.
And she did that shit in style. So for everybody, what was it? Vivian Kong. Congratulations. We drink to you, Vivian Kong. First ever gold medal
Ain't nothing in there. Nothing.
for the Hong Kong. That's what's up. And then what's crazy is her dude counterpart won the same shit. Men's fencing.
Yep.
He got the
Men's
second ever
fencing.
gold medal.
Yep. So Hong Kong is
It's on the map.
yeah, it's on the map,
It's on the
definitely.
map, bro.
And then till China is really mad, and then they do their thing.
And then a quick rundown for the golds and everything. So Japan had 6, France had 5.
Oh yeah, as of today.
Earlier,
So-
and apparently Japan won another gold after we wrote this down. But Japan has 6 gold, 2 silver, 4 bronze, equaling 12. France has 5, 8, and 3, equaling 16. China is 5, 5, and 2.
Yeah.
Australia, oi mate, we kick some ass, mate.
Coming up from down under.
We come from behind down under.
How you going there, mate?
5, 4, and 0 because Australians would rather lose than get a bronze medal. I love them motherfuckers. If I could meet an Australian, that'd be my secondary country, bro.
I would want a bronze medal than lose.
I
but
mean, me too, but
it's
you know,
just,
yeah.
especially in the
listen,
Olympics, you're the third out of the world.
Listen,
Just saying.
hold on,
Now,
everybody. I
At
just
your
want to say
local
this.
track meet, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, but I just want to say something. I just want to say something out there. I'm as competitive as it gets. If it's your local whatever, third place sucks ass. I might as well not showed up.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about the world stage, if I'm the third best anything, I'll take it. I'll take it
Especially if
immediately.
there's different countries involved. Wow, cool.
Yeah,
The
dude.
only 2 people that were better than me are from different countries. That makes me feel so hot.
You're literally the third best in the world.
Exactly.
At least at that time, you're the third best in the world. Bro, think about the dominance that fucking like Michael Phelps and Usain Bolt must have felt.
Yeah.
Where it's like every 4 years you still can't beat me.
Yep.
I'm getting old and you still
It's been
can't
16
beat me.
years, motherfuckers. and
Like,
you
dude,
can't beat me.
I don't think anybody. I don't know if anybody's beaten Phelps' overall gold medal yet record. But I mean that dude.
Not yet.
But
But Simone Biles, I bet will though.
She's the one I would assume.
She is,
Or
she seems like she's been doing it forever. Because like I remember the first
Yeah.
time she showed up, she was
She was like 16.
Yeah, she was a young woman,
16, bro. Yeah.
and then now she's like
She's, and
she
she's
looks
got,
grown now.
Bro, this is how you know you've made it when you're on the Olympic stage and they have a gymnastics move on the parallel bar named after you. It's called
That is pretty cool.
It's called the Biles Special. It's because it's something that only she can do. It's like I think she like does like
BS.
a weird. Yeah, it's BS, man. But she does like this thing where she does like the what do you call it, the pommel horse? You know, where you're like, and then she lands in a perfect split and like no balance, like perfect
That's hot
balance,
sauce.
everything.
That's hot sauce.
And
I
it's
wish
a-
I could do that.
I mean, dude, it's like what the fuck? Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like that's some wild stuff to think about. Like
Yeah.
16, and then now, I think there's another one. The swimmer, I think her name's Katie Ledecky. She's been killing it since she started. She was 16, and she has like, bro. I remember watching her when she was 16, and she was beating women by like a minute and swimming
son.
and swimming.
I
So-
wonder if there's going to be a time in the future where we just kind of break down those gender barriers and like have not necessarily like trans
So here's what I want to see.
trans competitions, but like a universal like okay, cool, you qualified for
Yeah.
this much time.
Here's what I want to see.
Where like a dude qualified for this, a lady qualified for this, dude qualified for this, transvestite or
Here-
whatever the fuck.
Here's
trans
what I would
person.
legit like to see. Okay, I would like to see where everybody competes, right? Normal, whatever, right? And you take the top 2 men, the top 2 women, and let them compete. And then even if it's just because I mean, there's people that literally rise to the occasion of competition. There's the same way Jordan was.
Really depends
better,
on who you're competing against.
I'm sure there's women like if you put Serena Williams against a dude, I'm sure she's gonna rise her level of competition to either exceed or whatever. Like she's gonna try harder because she's that competitive and she's that fucking great. You know what I
Right.
mean? And she's nice and thick. But like
Man, that's my crush right there.
Serena, I love you, baby.
That's the one lady I would leave Alex for.
Serena Williams.
Mhm.
She's hot as shit, bro. For a tennis player, bro. It's crazy.
Thick thighs, man.
Oh my god! And then she looks nice. Like she looks like she would mother you while smothering you with her thick thighs. Like she just looks like just that like.
Here's
would you
some
like me
chicken
to?
soup. You almost died.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, baby, I made you a sandwich in the morning and your head's crushed between them thighs.
You're like,
okay.
What happened?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's okay. Here's some chicken soup.
I gotta
You almost died.
I gotta go win us for the family a couple $1 million in this tennis tournament, but I'll catch you later, baby. The sandwich is in there.
See,
Yeah.
that's
We love you,
exactly
Serena.
Why I'm happy that
Shout out, Serena. You want to come be on our show? We love you.
I'm good
We
at
do.
flicking beans, bro. I can tell you that much.
Easy now. Easy. You got to hit the ace when it comes to Serena. But
I can,
bro,
I
yeah.
can. I'm
But-
good at it.
But if I had to think, if I had to think anybody to beat the gold medal, like Simone Biles or Katie Ledecky would probably be my two, man. Them two
Yeah.
chicks are just crazy. Or here's my other one, that's Shakira Richardson, who's from Texas. I think she's Richardson, Texas.
Oh, the sprinter lady.
Yeah, dude. Like she had
There's
one.
a lot of beef going on with her too, and I don't understand.
no.
Or at least
There was-
back in the day, I
There
don't
was
know
one
why.
moment, well, because there was one moment where she broke the record, then she had one race where she fell off, and that's a young woman just getting confident with herself and then slacking. Like that's all that was.
Yeah.
She went from being the fastest woman to like fourth place in a race. Everybody was giving her shit. Now she's been dominating ever
Partied
since.
a little too much and didn't
Yeah.
train enough.
Or she just, I'm the fastest woman in the world. I ain't got to train for this shit. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, when you're a fucking 16-year-old and you're the number one of anything, you're gonna get cocky. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Like,
Because you
and-
haven't grown up yet.
And listen, we're from Texas here, and we know that Texas swag. We just think we could whoop the shit out of whatever it is at any time. I mean, you
For the
heard this
most
man. This man thought he could beat a fucking giant flying dinosaur with a spear.
I can.
And he said that shit confident as fuck, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
fucking can.
And but like, bro, honestly, I think that loss that she suffered back then for like the world qualifiers or whatever it was the greatest thing for her because it humbled her, and she's been dominating.
Yeah, and then she
bro.
just fucking came back with a fucking passion of power.
dude, and she's fast, bro.
Yeah.
That and
I
she
know.
pretty, and
No,
she pretty.
Yeah, honestly,
she got that.
I'd
She got
love
that.
to get in that too.
Easy now, brother. Easy.
I'm just saying.
She run away from you. She don't want your ugly ass.
It's all right. Man, doesn't matter about my ass.
That's what my ugly dick looks like.
Yeah, exactly. My fucking weird looking penis.
But dude, she's one of those ones I think she could. Like,
It's like a
seriously-
question mark.
Yeah. A reverse question mark.
Like
It's the
an
Riddler.
anteater.
It's the
Like
Riddler.
an anteater's penis.
It's the Riddler, bro.
Hell yeah.
I got an Akinda penis.
Riddle
Look that
me
up, ladies and
this.
gentlemen.
Riddle me this, vagina man.
I have to 69 just to get in properly.
What is dry yet moist at the same time?
Your mom.
Your butthole. Ah, ha, 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 ha. And then penetration noises.
my god. Jesus Christ, yeah.
That seems
dude.
like a good thing to end on.
No,
Penetration
we
noises.
actually got some shit though. Like I
What
I'm
are
not-
we talking about now?
I'm not, but this conversation is actually interesting to me. Like
What is?
the idea of like being like, bro, think about like your entire life you've been training for one thing, an Olympic athlete, bro. Like there's nothing more admirable than like that. Like, dude, but could you imagine like, okay, so everybody always wants to talk about the Olympic heroes, the guys that win gold, the guys that overcame stories like Kurt Angle with a broke neck.
I was about to say Kurt Angle. Yeah.
I mean, dude, like his story is even deeper. He had a broke neck.
Broke neck, went to two different doctors.
And they both denied him, and he found
Yeah.
one that finally would say, "Well, if you don't
you
train
wanna
for
do
a
some
week,
drugs?
yeah, like, if you don't train for a week, you might be okay."
Yeah.
you know. So he's got two doctors telling him it's impossible. He's got one telling him, man, only if you don't train for the rest of this month. So he doesn't train for a month before the Olympics. His coach dies. His neck is broken. He still wins a gold medal.
Yep.
Crazy. Now imagine being the Iranian guy who was the ranked #1 that lost to Kurt Angle, who was a guy with a dead coach and a broken neck.
Shouldn't have fucked with Kurt Angle.
You just shouldn't have fucked with
You
Kurt.
just shouldn't have fucked with him, man.
Love you,
You
Kurt.
should have known. You should have known as soon as you heard all the stories. Like, even though the broke neck wasn't a fucking story then.
It wasn't publicized.
Yeah, it wasn't publicized then.
But here's the crazy thing, too, bro. He's
a
underweight.
person dying, like their
Bro.
coach dying.
But hold up, here's
That's
another
a different fucking thing for a fighter. That's like your dad, your grandpa.
But let me lay this
Your
layer on you
uncle.
too. Let me lay this layer on you too, because I know you've done training and you fight.
Yeah,
So
Used
he's
to.
also out of your weight class.
yeah.
He's fighting as a heavyweight, as a light heavyweight more. He was at 199. You're at 220,
It's even scarier.
and he beats you.
It's even scarier.
Dude, he beat a lot of guys.
Stronger pound for pound.
Dude, there's a guy that was named Sylvester Terkay who was also in WWE, but he just didn't make it. Sylvester Terkay.
Sylvester the guy.
He's 6'7".
That was fun.
He's 6'7", 300 something pounds or whatever, right? Kurt Angle wrestled him at 198 and still beat him.
America.
Bro, Kurt Angle beat Brock Lesnar in a wrestling match, like an official wrestling match. Now, he'll tell you, like, a lot of people will be like, oh, Kurt beat the shit out of Brock. And blah, blah. It wasn't like that, you know what I mean? It was a 1-0. It was a technique overpower type situation. But it's even like they both said, there's a difference between collegiate and professional and, like, Olympic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's levels to this shit. And it's like the gap between the guy who's the greatest basketball player on your local court versus the NBA, the gap is ridiculous, and you don't realize what that gap is until you have to side-by-side comparison to it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, think about that. Like, you're the greatest in your city, and then you walk up into the greatest of the state, and you ain't shit.
Yeah.
And then you walk up to the greatest of the nation, and even the greatest of the state ain't shit.
That's like the whole nationals thing, too. Because it's like, hey, look, okay, cool, we're going to state. Cool, we're going to nationals. Goddamn, those motherfuckers in Mississippi are fast as fuck. Like,
No, for real, bro. And hey, this is gonna be a longer episode because this is something I'm actually passionate about. So let's take this shot and keep going. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh no. Okay,
we're gonna cut this
I'm
in 'cause
gonna
I'm
hit
hungry.
this and fucking I am hungry
I'm
too.
hungry too. So, but I just want. There's a couple more points I want to make, and we'll call it an episode.
Well, I gotta go pee again.
God damn it, this guy. Talking about the weakest. Talking about the bronze for Olympic bladders. This guy.
Better than the rest of the world.
I mean, shit. Yeah, even bronze for a bladder would probably be pretty good if you're really being honest. He held his pee for 32 hours straight. He classifies as a bronze. Man, but yeah, this is one of them things that because I'm an ultra competitive person. I don't like to lose at anything. I mean, hell, even if I'm driving down the street at a comfortable pace and someone comes 1 mile per hour faster than me, I'm like, hey man, watch yourself. You know, so I get ultra competitive, and it's just I like thinking about the contradicting aspects of both sides. You know, everybody likes to talk about the winner and how they overcame and how everything they've been through and everything they've gone through. And again, the Kurt Angle, the Simone Biles, this lady from Hong Kong. You know, she's probably God to her nation right now. She's the first ever gold medal winner, and they just got recognized as a nation from China and all that shit like that, right? She's probably considered like just a god. And then it's like, but I like thinking about the other end. Where it's because like I know how hard it is to put in work towards something, and then think about 4 years of your life dedicated to a singular task, and you lose it in overtime on the world's biggest stage. And like normally being the second best in something would never be disappointing. You know what I'm saying? If you're silver in the world, that's normally good. But if you're up and then you lost it, that's gotta hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm literally trying to think of the worst feeling I've ever felt. Probably losing my dad or my grandfather. Like, that shit hurt worse than anything in the world, right? I imagine it's probably on that level. I legit imagine it's on that level.
Yeah, it's also it definitely takes a psychological toll on those athletes too. Because I mean, you dedicated that time, and you start fucking thinking, what the fuck makes me why
Why
am I shittier than this person?
Bro,
I
like
dedicated all that time. Did they dedicate more time, or did they do something better than me? You know, and then you spiral out of control into like some
crazy shit.
other shit. You know.
That's why, like, I give these guys that are like the world's strongest men. I give them the most credit ever. But at least that's like every year. You have a chance to get better every year.
Yeah.
4 years gap.
365 days up to fucking 900 or 1200.
Here's the thing, too, if you think about it. So if you're lucky and your Olympic year runs on your 18, you get to compete at the first Olympics at 18. You're guaranteed at least 2 or 3 more Olympics.
Right.
But say you're the guy who...
you're 34. You're 34.
No, not even 34. Like, I'm not even saying that because I'm saying, like, say you're the guy who's 24.
Okay.
And you know your next Olympics is 28. Some punk-ass 18-year-old kid's going to be better than you in 4 years. This is your one shot. This is what you got. You know what I mean? This is your... And every time you got to consider it your one shot because people are being born that... I mean, the joke used to be, hey, somebody that's 12 is going to beat Anderson Silva when he was on a rampage. Boom, fucking 8 years later, Chris Weidman beats him finally. You know what I mean? Like, it's always that thing. There's always somebody coming down the pipeline.
It's the whole Father Time thing.
I mean, as great as Jordan was, LeBron James is the next greatest.
Yep.
Whoever you want to debate as, whatever, he's next in line.
Yeah,
like,
because
it's just how it is.
unfortunately a helicopter took Kobe
from us. R.I.P. Kobe Bean Bryant. And, you know,
Jesus.
but even then, like it was Jordan, Kobe, now LeBron. Like there's
Yep.
always the next in line greatest, and
Yeah.
whether you want to say he's better than that person or not, he's the greatest of the time. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
exactly.
Like, I'm not gonna
Like
get
who's
into,
playing right now? Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm
I
one of
totally
those-
get it.
I'm one of those people that side by side comparison. I love Jordan more. I just do. I'm more of
Yeah.
a Bulls fan than anything that LeBron's ever played for. That being said, I'm not stupid to say that LeBron's not the greatest player of our generation. Like the motherfucker's just that great. Like,
Yeah, he's real good.
And I'm hoping Luka could be that next guy, you know, but it's in periods, you know what I mean? So imagine being the guy who, this is like your one and only chance. You had to bust your ass to beat that 18-year-old. You're 24. The coach didn't even really want to put you on the team, but you just did it.
It's just the test of time, man. This is the test of one's grit and knowledge and how to stay rejuvenated even as an old man.
I mean, that's why they say, like, Kevin Durant is the greatest basketball Olympian of all time because he's like 36 and he's played in like 4 or 5 Olympics and no one's ever scored more points internationally than he has.
Yeah, and he's a good defensive player, too. He fucking
man.
swats
Yeah.
some shit away. The
I mean-
tarantula, baby.
I love that guy, yeah.
Oh.
For being somebody who wasn't known for his defense and being so skinny and light on his feet, he
Yeah.
really comes through, yeah. And it's what sucks is like when you watch like you talking about this passage of time, when you start watching like your childhood idols and heroes and shit start getting old, like Curry's 36, LeBron's 39, like Durant's 36.
Big
you know,
example I have for you is the fucking Ortiz and Liddell fights.
Like, boom
From fucking 1 to 4.
to 4. Bro, the first fight was a war with 2 young men
Yeah,
in their
2 young men
primes.
fucking pissed off
Just
at each other.
destroying
ready to
each other.
fucking rock and shit.
And then you got
Exactly.
like, you know, and then you got like 4, which is basically 2 old retirees. That
Yeah,
like,
these guys came out for a cash grab. One's fat and out of shape, and the other one's non-conditioned.
He basically stayed in enough shape just to finally get his W after 4 times.
Yeah.
And that's the shitty part too. Is like at the end of the day, the history's only going to remember when the 2 fucking middle-aged dads fought,
Yeah.
not the 2 young warriors.
Which is funny as shit.
And that's exactly what it is. And that's bro.
Okay, so yeah, from the armchair warrior aspect, yes, it would
Right.
definitely be the final bout, right?
I mean, if you look in the history books, oh well, Tito got him at the end.
Yeah,
they're not
but-
thinking about the 40-year-olds.
You think about people watching tape and mixed martial artists and stuff like that, because like I used to watch a lot of tape whenever I was in jiu-jitsu.
Right.
I liked watching BJ Penn. I liked watching George
Yeah.
St. Pierre.
Yeah.
Diaz Bros, because they had good
obviously.
ground game, which
And
is
talk
kinda
shit while they did it.
Oh man, I love that shit. Like that's
When
where
they-
the whole go mimes shit comes from with me. Is like I start choking you out. Word, I can
Time to
choke.
go Mimi, go
go
sleep.
mimes, go mimes. Yeah,
I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Gomi or somebody. But when Nick Diaz was choking that dude out and talking shit, like, it's time for you to go to bed. Like, could you imagine someone that got you in a rear neck and choking just, you're going to sleep, motherfucker.
Go
Like,
mimes,
"No,
motherfucker. Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
You out, bro. Like, you're a dead man walking in his hands. Oh, my God. Yeah, I gotta say, like, just throwing it out there, I give total respect to these people in the Olympics and how they dedicate their
course.
life. And
It's amazing.
I mean, like, everybody loves to, like I was telling the audience when you were in the bathroom, like, everybody loves to talk about the Olympic hero. But let's talk about the guy who got second to that Olympic hero story. Let's talk about the guy who trained his 4 years and came in 16th.
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about.
Oh,
you know,
that would suck ass.
dude, 4 years of your
Although I
life.
feel like okay, so if I was an Olympian, right, and I came from like some small country,
yeah. I mean, it's
and
different.
was
yeah.
getting 16th compared to the rest of the nation
world.
In the world,
Yeah.
like,
If you're in 16th
would add
from
fire to me.
Somalia,
It
like
would add
if
fire.
you're, if you're from Somalia and you play 16th,
yeah,
hey, I'm from a small nation. I got 16th. Like,
it
I'm-
would add fire to me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm
But-
training harder, better.
We're from the
faster.
U.S.
Yeah.
So if you come from the U.S. and you hit 16th, it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, dude,
I
what
had
you
every
doing?
advantage, and what the
you
fuck?
are a fucking national power.
Dude, and it's like we were talking about, like,
Whoa.
like ugly American syndrome is a real thing.
Yeah.
We don't believe we can't lose in basketball. So it's like the moment that a game is closer than what it should be, it's like it's almost like we lost.
Well, that's the arrogant aspect of it. The
Ugly American.
You say ugly American, I think arrogant American because that's really it. Because I mean, I know so many people who are out of shape and not
Yeah.
able to do anything, and they're
can
like,
fuck 'em
"Oh,
up."
I could do it."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Doug, you can't even run down the block reliably."
It's like, bro, you can't
better
even do my
chill out.
physical job. You can't even be outside
Yeah.
for 8 hours straight without
Exactly.
passing out. Like,
you
calm
have
down.
to sit down after an hour.
Yeah, calm down.
Like you,
Yeah.
otherwise your fucking legs and everything just explode.
Yeah, it's like, listen, dude, I walked 6 to 10 miles in the dead heat during the Texas days. Like, you will die.
Yeah.
Like, stop. Like,
I
stop playing.
guarantee you will die if you go on one of my
Yeah.
workouts.
If you
Like,
were not prepared.
If you want to ruck with me, I dare you. Dare
mean,
you.
and
Come
ask-
on, ruck with me.
Blade, let me just ask you a question. What happened the first time you worked out with me with the weights?
Oh yeah, it sucked. It hurt, but I finished.
He did it. He said he threw up and he went home because it hurt so bad, but he did it.
I did that on the like every year's Murphy. I do that same shit.
Yeah.
You know what a Murphy is?
Yeah, it's like that stupid race from the military thing or whatever. It's
yeah,
like crazy.
I love it. It's like
or
a Veterans
obstacle
Day
course
thing.
or whatever. Yeah.
It's a Veterans Day thing. You
Yeah.
fucking put on a plate carrier. You do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 100 pull-ups, and you do a 1.5 mile run.
Damn, that's a crazy.
It's
ass.
good. It's wonderful. You don't have to finish it immediately. It's like a 24-hour kind of challenge thing.
Yeah.
Finish it in the day.
So I got 2 points I want to finish this episode on real quick.
Okay, let's hear 'em.
So talking about the disappointment of the Olympics and
I have
everything.
penis.
Yeah, yes. dick. But talking about the disappointment of the Olympics. So like Jaylen Brown, right? He is
Okay.
arguably the best or second best player of the Boston Celtics. As a Dallas Mavericks fan, fuck the Celtics. But that being said, Jaylen Brown is a bad motherfucker. So the Olympics come around. He won Finals MVP. He's the first or second best player of the best team in the league. Why not pick that guy up for the Team USA team? Here's the controversy. So when Kyrie Irving had all his anti-Semitic shit back in the day and was posting those videos or whatever saying he agreed with that movie and whatever, right? Jaylen Brown made a point where he was like, really, Nike, this is what we're doing. We're just dropping people for their opinions. Nike is the one that's kind of the main sponsor of the U.S. Olympic team. Do you think there's some kind of controversy where they're like, he won't shut his mouth, he's too open on Twitter, and Jaylen Brown is a dude that's kind of known as a dog. Like, he's known to say his piece, be rough, be tough. Like, he's a physical specimen. He's a dog. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that there might be some kind of conspiracy where Nike holds certain athletes back
Yes.
just for the sake of,
I'm just going to
prove a
immediately
point.
say yes.
I mean, especially on a team
It
sport,
happened
right?
with, what was that, the dude with the podcast, and he would talk about it. Something Green, Draymond Green.
Oh, yeah.
They have the NBA has an issue with him because of the way he conducts himself on
Well,
the
he's
podcast.
also kicked people in the balls
Well, fuck him.
like 6 times.
Eh.
I mean, you know, like, I mean, but you say, as the guy that'd be kicking people in the balls, but imagine being the guy getting your balls kicked. It
I might have
happens, right?
deserved it. I might have deserved it.
But we also have that mentality where it's like, fuck it, we'll power through whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's different.
But like, okay, if we take that
It also
aspect
wasn't a
aside,
size
right?
20 shoe kicking you in the nuts.
That's very true.
That's a big foot kicking you in the balls, bro.
Big ass foot.
Yeah, that's right up your ass too. You know what I mean? That's a big foot.
that's hitting gooch. That's hitting the taint. That's hitting your
Oh,
butthole.
it's destroying Gooch.
Yeah, it's
Gooch
destroying
is destroyed.
everything.
Gooch is destroyed.
Especially a man my stature.
Oh, Gooch
my
is
God.
up your throat. It's gone.
Then
you
again-
have no Gooch.
I do like fighting long people.
I think once you're 6'8" and from Detroit, it changes rules.
It does.
Yeah, Draymond's a different game.
That's when the
But-
guns come out.
But that's a good point, though. I mean, but that's a good point. Like, he's like villainified
Yeah.
by the NBA, and he's just a tough, physical, rough player.
Exactly.
So,
Like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong
Yeah.
with being a physical player?
I mean, like, if you plug Draymond in the 90s, he would have been just another guy.
Yeah, he would have been
physical,
like a fucking
defensive guy.
big physical defensive dude who can fucking shoot and make layups
Yeah, and like,
and cut up the court.
yeah, and like literally,
Because he was
now-
really good at cutting up the court. Like,
Well, he's a good passer. I
Yeah,
mean, for
that
being a
too.
power forward and understanding the game and being undersized, like he's like Charles Barkley in that aspect, where he's undersized but still.
yeah, he
plays
had
the
good
position.
assists, and he also knew when to actually take the charge or
But,
like fucking do.
He
some
knows
cool
his
shit.
role.
Yeah,
he knows
exactly.
how to play the defense. He knows how to get in position. He's like one of them stupid smart players that
Yeah,
even though
smart
he's
player. That's the best way to put it.
like even though he's undersized, physically gifted, he knows how to get there and stop
But
you.
he's got an opinion, and the NBA doesn't
Yeah.
like opinions. Any corporation
That's
or
true.
organization doesn't like opinions.
And I would say it's probably a lot easier to keep it. Like when you're talking about a team of the greatest players of all time, it's probably easy to keep one guy off than as opposed to like if Jaylen Brown was a shot putter, you're not keeping the greatest shot putter off the team. Like you know what I
Right.
mean? Like yes, that's a solo event.
Exactly.
But if we got LeBron, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and
yeah,
everybody else,
we have a
right?
whole fucking thing. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's the greatest team since the Dream Team, maybe even better. Like you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, maybe. I don't know, man. The dream team is kind of fucking
The
special.
the thing is, though, like, and this is a real talk, okay? Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and Michael Jordan were the 3 main names of the Dream Team, right?
Yeah.
At the time of, Jordan was in his prime, Larry Bird was retired, and Magic Johnson was about to retire.
Yeah.
So when you think about it, the names, yeah, I mean Charles Barkley and everybody else, yeah, the names are great.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were all in their prime. Like
They
our
weren't in their
fucking, not Marvel games, our NBA games.
Yeah. Now our current NBA team, LeBron's at 39 still considered in his prime.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
Steph Curry, prime.
still good.
Kevin Durant, maybe on the backside of his prime, but on the high backside,
Still good.
he's still great. Jason Tatum just won the finals.
Yep.
Derek White just won the finals.
Yep.
Devin Booker scored 71 points in the game and was considered next to Kobe as the next great shooting guard.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, it's nonstop. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
Anthony
Devin
Davis.
Booker?
Yeah, Devin Booker.
Huh.
Anthony Davis, was because when he's healthy and on a good day, he's considered the greatest player in the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bam Adebayo is considered like one of the toughest physical guys. Joel Embiid was an MVP. Like, everybody on our team's MVPs. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way around the fact that we dominate. So, I mean, that's easier to say. But if you have like an MVP shot putter, you have to put that motherfucker on the team. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's one of those situations where it's like, obviously Nike's holding somebody back because they said something they don't appreciate or like or whatever. Maybe half this up a little bit for you.
He is a generous man.
I am. So I think we'll go ahead and end this on the second thought, and then we'll take our shot. But as of, let me get the official date. And I thought this was crazy to think about too.
So yeah, I do think
Yeah, it's got to be right.
it has to be. It
Corporate
has to
money
be.
and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You offended a big corporation, Daddy Nike.
Daddy
we
Nike.
gave you shoes to look good in.
And that's the other thing too is apparently in the NBA when he wears Nike shoes he covers the symbol. He won't give them no free advertising because he's not a Nike
That's
guy.
fucking gangster. I love that shit.
I love that shit, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, rebellion all the way.
No, I agree. Eat the rich, fight the man.
So the last point I
Even
want to
though
make.
I was the man before, but whatever.
No, you fought for the man, but you weren't the man. You were a rebellious soul fighting for the man because you believed in something.
I like college. That's why.
Yeah, there you go. So here's a crazy point. So this world's been around for a long fucking time. As of July 22nd, 2024, it was the hottest day recorded for the total Earth.
Out of 5,000 years of recorded history,
How crazy is that, dude?
that is pretty crazy.
We survived the hottest day ever recorded on Earth worldwide.
Hell yeah! Thank God for AC. Thank man.
Thank God for
Thank
AZ.
man for AC. Otherwise,
Yes,
we would
sir.
have burnt.
That's just a crazy concept. Like I said, 5,000 years of existence or whatever it is or
And that
whatever.
was the hottest day.
And that's the hottest day ever recorded. Like, obviously, back in the dinosaur times when there was...
What if it
you know,
was hotter back in the day? They just didn't have thermometers.
I'll guarantee you it was hotter back in, like, the dinosaur days before the ozone
Definitely
and
more
everything.
humid. I can tell you that much.
Yeah,
Judging from all the movies.
I mean, from the movies, yeah.
It's like I'd have continuous swamp ass.
But it... non-stop.
Non-stop.
Swamp
As soon as I
ass.
woke up,
Yeah.
just like, oh
There it
man.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so fresh in there. It's the swamp ass.
Yeah. Get out
Damn
the
it.
shower, fresh and clean.
Fucking swamp ass.
Immediately walk outside.
Is there a
Swamp
worse
ass.
feeling than swamp ass? Swamp nuts is bad. Swamp nuts sucks. I'm sure.
I qualify as that. That
Same
is
thing?
also the same thing.
Yeah, I'm sure swamp clam probably sucks for women.
Ugh.
Yeah, nasty.
I mean, we had a conversation about that. Zombie apocalypse. Everybody nasty and fucking.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'll
wouldn't
be
either.
honest. I'd be like, man, I could really go for some good pussy. You're in shape. You look great. Oh, you
Yeah.
smell terrible. But you
Hey,
know what?
Do me a
Good
favor.
thing I have this mask.
Do me a favor, real quick. Well, no one said you had to eat it. At that point, eating pussy's out of the question if it's a zombie
Yeah, I'm not
apocalypse.
doing that. I'm not doing that.
But at that point, it's like, hey, babe, you see that running river? Just jump in real quick. Your lower half. I don't care about the upper half, and then run back out real quick.
Tastes
for
like
me.
you're licking a 9-volt battery.
Nah, bro.
Shocks your tongue and
A
makes you
9-volt
feel weird.
A 9-volt battery would taste good. You'd be like,
That's what I'm saying. It just
It'd be
has that
nasty.
effect. Like you.
I
I don't like that.
I don't want no part of that. Damn, I forgot what our point
Man,
was.
on that note, I think we
Yeah.
should end that shit.
Yep. 9-volt battery pussy.
Remember, hey, wash your vagina every day.
Dang.
Otherwise, it tastes like a 9-volt battery.
And hey, remember, you survived the hottest day ever recorded. You can do anything.
Yeah,
There
you're
you
big
go.
dick energying right
so,
now.
on that note, let's take this last half a
Cheers.
shot.
And cheers to you guys at
Yeah.
home.
Appreciate everybody that's been keeping up with us. Like I said, once we get rocking and rolling, we're going to be a rocket ship to the moon. Just keep up with us as you can, you know. And I hope everybody has a good night, and we love you consensually.
Exactly. I've been Blaid, the degenerate extraordinaire.
And as always, your host, James Weaver. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.